how fast is too fast? It's round 163, which is a little crazy to me. Moab speed's 500%, Bloon speed's 500%, Moab health is 5%. Okay, but okay, seriously? This is normal speed. That's not even speed. That's not sped up. Let's try sped up. That's sped up. That's stupid. I'm sorry, but that's stupid. That's just too much. So it's gonna be Ray of Doom, right? It has to be Ray of Doom. And we don't have enough for Ray of Doom. Not a chance. No way. I'd say Spirit, but we all know that Spirit takes 10 years to get the job done. Yeah, sorry, Spirit. You tried. No, you didn't. I'd say Spiked Mines or Super Mines, but we don't have enough for it. Can you imagine? Okay, how about Perma Spike? Because at least with Smart Spikes, it'll be like something cool. So we'll go like that and then put it on close. So we're going to get 5. We can't even get the 5 Smart Spikes out before the round starts. That's how fast it is. That's crazy. What about Special Poperations? Do we have good cooldowns? No, we do not have good cooldowns. They seem normal. All right, you want to play that game? You're going down. Ice Ice Baby right here. We're going for it. Just going to go for it, go for it, go for it. Boom. Then we just wait 20 minutes. Oh, we actually get other towers though. Okay, that could actually help. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I thought we just got 1. I'm used to having 1. We get 2 towers. So let's see what like this guy can do on his own. Does he get any pops there? Any pops at all? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it, to be honest with you. So how about like this guy, right? Smack in the middle. I guess this guy to clean it up and to shimmer. No. No. Okay, Carpet of Spikes. A little bit. That actually did something, which was nice. That was pretty cool to see. So how about this one right here? And we'll put it right at the end, of course, just right there. No big deal. And we'll put him in range of a camo village. And heck, we'll do primary expertise that we don't have. What's that, $5? Okay, so we could actually do this one, I feel like. Can it clear it all out on its own? No chance though, right? Like it's gonna go away. It's a long round. So what I'm thinking is don't do what we just did. We'll just go all the way down to the bottom. There we go. Now we should have enough for primary expertise. Yes. With $95 left. And now he can help. And so as long as he keeps doing his silly little thing he's doing, I don't know what he's doing, Starlight, Starbright over there, and we could kind of knock it out, maybe. Watch this be the answer. Oh, that was so cool. I was gonna say cool and close in the same word. Cool. All right, Dark Champion. No way. Look at him go. He says, not today, buddy. So maybe we could do this one too. Okay, so it's too much for him, but it really wasn't that bad. So I'm thinking we go all the way to Dark Champion and then we get him Regrow Blocker. But maybe like a Druid will be better, but then you won't see the camo, so that doesn't really help us, huh? So we'll go like this one, speed it up a little bit. And I don't know why we would get that one, but we can. And now hopefully it'll keep them from regrowing. So maybe we should actually put him right here instead, because now they're not regrowing. There we go. No, that's not good. Bloon Exclusion Zone with, oh, okay. If we have that much money left, I'm thinking the overclock could work for him, right? Is that enough? That could be a thing right now. 14,580. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's get 580. No. Come on, keep it going. Pop some more. Oh, he just can't pop enough. How silly is something like this? Like really silly. Oh my gosh. Fire Phoenix did nothing. This guy is greatness. Greatness. He's not greatness. He's badness. He's super bad. Okay, Flying Fortress. Do we have enough for you? We do not. We need $82,000. Maybe this guy with like this one. Like we'll go like this. Because that one actually did some cleanup. So like what about him and like Dark Champion even? Like, but he didn't even see camos. That plane was literally doing nothing. Okay, I got a submerged dude and this dude. Can they clear it out? Why is this so hard? This should not be this difficult. Okay, we were really close with that one way that we did it. I don't remember even what that was, but we were really close with it. Well, something like this. We just ice and freeze. So then can't even finish my sentence. Oh, super duh. Now the problem is getting him to shoot faster and camo. So maybe we can like call to arms him. Like, would that do anything? No, it's so slow. So how do we decamo and get a tower that's not bad and the same thing? So maybe this one, and then we also get our glue gunner. Like just leave him on last, I guess. No, oh my God, they're so fast. Look at, he's like 10 years behind him. How about Superstorm? Because the storm should blow everything back and it doesn't. Oh my gosh. We actually do get some extra lives though. I just realized that too. That super trap was really good, but how do we make it be better? Well, if we put it at the front, wouldn't he kind of like if we put it here, couldn't he also put it down here at the end? Like two different, like 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. And then if we use the rest to, there we go, just like before, but cleaner. Cause look, he's doing a lot of damage here. And then hopefully when this guy stops it, he'll put it back. No, he wouldn't put it back. He didn't put it back. Sar Bomba. Oh, we don't have enough for it. If we could just get him to attack for a little bit, we could Sar Bomba the rest of it. So what if we get him in Sar Bomba just to like stall it out enough? We just need enough time to get our Bomba and I think we'll be okay. Oh, we got it in the air, but it wasn't enough. What about an Alk buffed Elite Defender? It's slowing them down, but it's not good. What about double crossbow? Dude, they can't even get, did they even get one? Like it looked like they did with the crits, but that was it. Here we go. They can't see camo. They can't see camo. That's hilarious. Okay, so we'll try that again because I like this guy. I think he could do some damage with his ballistics, maybe. I don't know what he would do though, right? Does he do anything? And then one of these guys. No, he's really bad. I thought that was gonna go a lot different, to be honest. This won't work, right? If we just go like that. No, that one's not good either. I just can't believe how fast these things are. Like even Icicle and Pale's getting 2 of them, not getting anywhere with it. Between these two, I just don't see how we can not. Okay, thank you. Finally, we found a combo that seems to be working. And if we need to, we could use the Druid's ability. But I think we might just get this. Thank you, Druid, for being the best. Spirit of the Forest is the best. I'm thinking we don't even, no, we don't have the lead. We don't have the lead because I didn't buy it because I was like, okay, we need more range. Okay, let's try that again. Oh my goodness. We'll go like this one and then we'll get this guy, but this time we'll put him here. I don't know why I put him so high up. And then we'll get lead popping too. But now watch this not be enough. Yeah, it's barely enough. Okay, but it is enough. That's all that matters. It is enough because we just essentially like slowed both of them down because made this guy's range less in the beginning and then we made this one slower, I think. But here we go with those leads, way easier than the ceramics. Here's the ceramics again, and we beat it. Spirit of the Forest for the win because he's great. I bet Dabloon can't beat this. I've been personally called out. Now I know I'm no ISAB, but I can beat around 76. So you know what, guys? We're gonna beat this. We're gonna go for it in one shot. How about that? It's 1000% ceramics. What can it be here? Let's go with first a Maelstrom. We can't get a Maelstrom. That actually makes sense. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's all camo too. It is all camo. One tower, of course, but we do have a good chunk of money. And no, that's not gonna cut it. What even pops camo here? We have Ultra Jug, but again, no camo. No camo. I mean, with 1000% ceramic health, right? Like this won't work. Like we could just keep doing this, but then it's not gonna cut it, right? Like it's never gonna pop. And then we run out of them too, I think. No, it's never gonna work. Never gonna work. How about the bomber guy? No ground 0. Okay. But we do have Sky Shredder, and Sky Shredder's pretty great. So I'm thinking, oh, you know what's realized though? Well, one was we didn't have camo, but 2, we didn't beat it in one try. So I feel like we can't go back in time. So we just have to beat it in general. Okay, let's just try it. Does he really not even gonna do anything? No, okay, that's unacceptable. Maybe that was just us. We'll put him like in a better spot. How about figure 8? And we'll start it right there. Okay, so at least we're getting some pops. It's not the answer, but we're getting some pops here. We have a carrier flagship. That could do something, but of course it does nothing. We have a helicopter, but nothing good. Whoa, no mortar there. How about Dartling? Bad Dartling. Spear of the Forest, okay. So if we start it right here, and I think we're gonna need Hardthorns, but this one will actually start it off with a bigger little area. So now we have like all of that all ready to go. So maybe we should start it in the back, huh? Would that be probably better? So we'll do that again and we'll go like that. So now it should give a couple, look how slow those thorns grow. You might as well just close your eyes and just kiss your sorry goodbye, you know what I mean? So let's actually do this one with the Heart of Thunder and see if that helps anything. It grows a little faster, at least the first one's popped off quick, it looked like. I'm probably making that up in my head. We could do Dark Knight and kind of move them around, but that's just, that's silly. So maybe this one like that. It's not the worst. Okay, there's 2 more I need to try here. We have, oh, Carpet of Spikes and then a village if we have it. And we do have primary expertise, so it could be the village as well. But we're going to go like this one. And since we can keep doing the spam, we could, oh, no. We know we're doing wrong. You can't start it like that. You have to start it like this. And then go bazinga, bazinga. Just go like that a lot. That could actually work. That wasn't the best spot for it. Maybe we could just put a bunch of thorns back here, spikes back here, I guess you call them, right? So we go. That's not gonna work. So 100% has to be this village. We've made it down to it. I'm thinking here just to shoot down the track, but we all know how the village works. It doesn't. So there you go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so is it gonna be, but that's definitely the best. We just gotta find a better spot for it. So maybe if it comes out like right this area, but we're gonna be chasing like crazy. Yeah, what the heck was that? Why would he launch it sideways? That was silly. Oh, that's not bad, but you know what we could do? We could also stall it too. We don't have to upgrade it right then. We could go like this and then wait for it to come down and then now hit it. Oh, that worked out pretty good. Jeez, one shot to get all of them. Okay, we could do this in one shot. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, ready for it? Wait, right for it's in its face. Oh, no, 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 no. That was not as good as I thought it would be. Let's try this again now. It's a weird way to bounce them. And why does it do that? Why does it miss like a random one? It's not even like it's the last one. It was just a random one, I think. Let's go this one again. And it goes silly, one random one again. Okay, you want to play that game? Then we'll go like this. We'll wait for it to be at the very last second, like around this area. Oh, geez, that's way too fast. I sped it up because I was like, okay, maybe we're going a little slower, but no. So now, perfect, not perfect. Okay, let's try this one. I don't know why it'd be any different, but that was actually pretty good. Pretty good. Perfect right there. I wonder what happens when you type in my name though on here. Is there like a lot of challenges? 10 pages of challenges? Oh my gosh. Not sure what a Manulax is, but I haven't played a challenge on this new map, so I think this will be kind of fun. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I actually found it harder to beat chimps on Covered Gardens than I did this new map. Covered Gardens was wicked. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just grab a flame like this, and another flame like, watch this just be the end. Unless it's like 2000% health or something, like this could be it. Could it do it? Okay, the regrow's pretty wicked, but if we like, what if we double flamed it? Like how cool would that be? So we'll go flame, just like that. And then we can actually, oh, we can't remove. So maybe an alchemist, which we don't have, and we don't have any more of these. So how about just a simple ice? No chance of this working, right? Like that would be kind of crazy. Okay, that was way too much. So we can get one rush, but that other rush was a little fast for us coming out that side. So we'd have to do what we did before. But neither of them can clean up that well is the problem. So what if we put ice in the middle here to like kind of be the mediator, you know? He's like, okay, guys, don't fight. I'll give them both a bunch of balloons to fight off. And that's not going to work. So maybe it's not the flame, but I feel like that was a good try. How's our cooldown rate looking? Is it fast? No, it's not fast. It's very slow, very slow. We're given a Juggernaut and Flame. Chicka-bow, chicka-bow, chicka-bow. Look at that. We're doing it. We're doing it. So if a Flame was on the other side, we could actually probably beat this pretty quickly. So Juggernaut, Flame, and another Flame. Done. Game over. Now, can we get all 3 rushes though? That's the question. Because you know how like 63 likes to be completely random. Just like that. For no reason whatsoever, you lose to it. Okay, we're gonna grab both of these. Why did I buy camo for that last one? That's probably why I lost. So we could do this, and as soon as we get 15,000, we could just buy this, and I think we'll be able to beat it. Come on, dude, you're so close. You're so close, 15,000, like you just want to. Okay, there we go. Oh, by that time, it's too late. Okay, but we had that other round, and I think I just bought it out of like, okay, I need camo kind of thing. So we'll go like this one, and then we can put this guy back there, and then put this guy back here. That should be okay. I don't know why we have so much money left over, but I don't think we need much more. Yeah, this guy's good. Unless I already went with middle path, but I feel like I didn't. I feel like I went with bottom path because I naturally always do that because like I think about chimps or just whenever I'm not gonna have a village like readily available. And it looks like that's game. Easy stuff. I made round 5 hard. Lol. Round 5 and it's hard. So by hard they mean camo regrow. Camo regrow. So I want to get a submarine and I don't have enough money for much. So I'm thinking dart monkey camo, sub monkey advanced intel we don't have. And we're getting like, oh, okay, so that's not gonna work. So I'm thinking maybe ice monkey? Ice monkey? Like that? No ice monkey. Okay, no ice monkey. Dartling gunner. Yes. Okay, that was really bad. That was really bad. I was not expecting that. So ninja monkey, seeking shurikens. Yes. Is bad. Can't he one-shot them with his other attack though? So if we go like this one, that's a one-shotter, right? Boom, boom, boom. It makes sense because like round 5, we have $5 left. I would like that very much, but it's not the case. So I'm gonna put this guy here. Let's put him up there actually, and then we'll get long reach, and I don't want long reach. Dang it. I want like not long reach. It's working though. It's working. It's not working. So this one, we have 3 options. We can go with this one that's does that, which isn't really the best for us, or we can go faster firing where it just takes one at a time. Maybe it'll be like down to the wire for real though. No. Okay, so I'm thinking like if we nailed it just correctly, like maybe there, and we go like this, that should work. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. No, it's not really doing what I thought it would do. It's kind of sucks. So how about a boat and we go for crow's nest, and maybe it'll hit it just right. By right, I mean it'll miss every single shot. Imagine that. Okay, so how about here then? Okay, there we go. But he's not one-shotting. He only does 1 damage per hit. That's kind of bad actually. Okay, monkey sense, and what do we have left? Guided magic. Are you kidding me? Does he one-shot? No, he doesn't even one-shot. That's so sad. I'm trying tack again. I had a feeling. I feel like maybe it just threw it out too soon, and look, now it's fine. It was just because I picked long range. I knew it. So I have officially been called out. This is called Dabloon can't beat, and it's a less than 1% rate On round 76, of course, with some crazy regrows. Why would they call me out like this? I can beat it. At least we could give it a big shot here and give it 100%. So the first thing we're going to do, of course, is go with this guy because he's great. And then we're going to probably find out that they're all, oh my goodness. I'm expected to fly out here, coming out regular. They're camo. And they're very, 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 very slow. But I still like this guy, and I think he's really, really, really good. So what we're gonna do here is we'll go like this and probably have no camo. Okay, so no camo for him. All right, signal flare? No, no signal flare. Why is it just when I think we're gonna be doing great, we have no camo and then we get wrecked on? So is it something simple like this one, like just straight up just putting this here and just letting him ice shards everything, and then when it breaks open, what? I guess I don't know. I don't know what else. And then we can't even cleansing foam, so that's not going to work. Let's just see what ice shards does. What is the balloon health, just in case we're here all day? Oh, the ceramic health is 2000% on top of being crazy regrow. So we're going to have to like try to find a way to like one-shot these things. Now I have a kind of a question here. So if we like use this guy, right? And he transforms the ice monkey. Can he technically see camo? Because like, come on. Well, this guy can see camo, so he should be able to see camo. What's that about? I guess that's not the case, but, oh, but does it look like we have like crazy regenerations? Yeah, ability cooldown is only 5%. That could have a lot to do with it. What if it's something crazy like this? Like, look how fast they regenerate. What if it's just like get a ton of lives? We just get a lot of lives. And then we blow back forever. And then, oh, we only get 31. Oh my God. I was like, I'm so smart. I'm the cleverest balloons player ever. And then we could have just done that way, but that's not going to work out, unfortunately. 31 lives is nice though. And we can also keep these guys back here. So that's saying something, right? Now, as far as camo goes, we don't have much for it. Now I need to lock this guy in place so we can stop messing around with all that. And then they'll blow them all back there. Okay, cool. And then we have like pretty much all day. So now what happens when we go with Glue Storm? Glue Storm works on leads, but not on the camos, right? Am I correct on that? So it does slow them and they can take more damage, but not from non-camo towers, correct? I always get it a little mixed up, but I think that's how that works. Okay, so they are slower. Okay, so no, it's just gonna be towers that can do more damage to it. So let's see if we have like a regular juggernaut. Could you imagine? That's gonna be so ugly. But once we start getting these crits off, wouldn't that kind of be kind of a thing? I'm gonna try it. Why not? Let's just let this guy go after it. Look at, he's getting a lot of damage per pop there. That's pretty cool. And then we can just keep hitting it. Look, he is getting those crits. Is he taking them out too? Does that what crit means, that it's just gone? But we don't get any more glue. Oh, because it has to like last. That makes sense. Okay. So unfortunately, it does look like they are regrowing and we aren't popping them. That's not good. So I'm thinking maybe we try this one instead. At this point in time, I really think that like the glue is part of the answer, but you know, we think that sometimes and then we lose, so you never know. But I feel like this could be something. No, because they're instant regrow back. So we need to just take them out, like one shot them. What can one shot? A sniper, but we don't have any camo for the sniper. Do we have a wizard? Maybe we have some shimmer. Okay, no shimmer. We have master bomber, but what good Zach gonna do? You know what we could do here though? We could go like this. And then as soon as this guy starts hitting them, we'll just do the super glue. So like that. Now they're going to take more damage, right? Look at, we're doing a lot of damage and they're going straight back to where they came from. That's sad though. I thought we were doing something good. Oh, let me move my head over to the other way today. And let me stare at the corner of the screen so you guys can see everything that's going on. That's funny. I was thinking like, what if it's just like a ton of pineapples, but they actually don't do damage unless you can see camo, which is kind of silly because they're on the track, so they don't have to see anything. So you think they would just automatically pop, but apparently that's not the case. I was hoping that this did some damage since it's like there, but it's not the case, unfortunately. I thought maybe it was like an ability, but that thing's wicked. Look when you slow it down. There's just a ton of artillery coming out of that battery. I got another idea, but I don't know if it's going to do anything. No, again, because of the camo. That's so silly. Like, it's just blowing up. It really shouldn't see the camo. It should just blow it up and take it out since it's there in its face, but apparently not. All right, so this guy does a holy smokes amount of damage. So what I'm thinking is if we can play our cards right, we can like place this guy down and then glue. So we'll glue it. Oh, no, that ability first. Okay. So now the glue's there. We'll just keep hitting both abilities. Oh, but I didn't have enough for both. Okay, so I just have the regular glue. And this one glues all balloons on screen, causing them to take more damage from it, all sources while it lasts. Okay, so unfortunately though, it's not working. We're getting a lot of damage here, but it's just not enough. And we just keep, well, maybe. No. We're just starting our big regrow farm. Silly. We do have the destroyer helicopter and not enough to get us anywhere. I would say like if we can just pop all the balloons, right? So if we can get them up to that 48,000, but that doesn't work like that, right? Like if we just start attacking random stuff, are we just gonna get more money? You get what I'm saying, right? Like I'm not trying to pop I'm trying to pop the ones we haven't regrown yet and then regrow them, because the goal here is then we get the prime and he can just come through and take them all out. Not a big deal. And in the meantime, we get money, but it doesn't seem to be what's working here. Now, of course, I could go with like a discount village first, but I don't think that's gonna matter. That was silly. That was like less money than before. So let's try this one. It has rockets and stuff. So same problem. We're getting like a lot of pops, but just not enough for it to matter. And then as soon as we like do anything, they just regrow. So we need to somehow stop them. What if this guy helps? So as soon as he does his little shredder thing, he'll shred them. I think this is gonna work. Maybe? Ice shards is really good when it works, when it wants to work. Cause shouldn't technically, like this guy's here, he should shred them all. This guy should get a ton of pops. Definitely not working how I planned here. This one's kind of cool. Ice shards and ballistics. It looks like it's doing well, but then you can't actually tell, and then it's doing really bad. For a second there, I thought it was doing just fine and dandy, and then ice shard just isn't doing what I thought he would do. This guy's getting a heck ton of damage, but this guy not so much. What about this guy? I don't want master bomber, but I was looking for like flash bombs and stuff. Will that do anything besides just start a crazy regrow? And we got this guy to the middle path instead. But again, we just get crazy regrows. We need to find a way to like one shot these guys or bring them down to one shot. Part of me's thinking like, what if it's something as crazy as like using the plane or the helicopter, sorry. We use the helicopter to downdraft them like one by one, and we'll just like solely take out one at a time when it's not too overwhelming. Ice and glue, since they start taking, oh my God, ice shard sucks. I thought for sure like once he starts actually taking them down, it'll be cool and he'll just shred them all at once, because ice shards can be really good, but not right now. It's not being good at all. Not cool. What if we just go with straight power and alk buff this guy? Doesn't seem to be working. All right, so we have one balloon on its own, and then I think like I can make this happen. Okay, we have one balloon on its own. I don't know what we're gonna do with this balloon, but I'm gonna do something with it. We're gonna lock this guy in place so he can't mess with it, right? And then we have one balloon to take out. That's all we gotta do. And we can do this for like 6 hours until we finally get all of the balloons. But my question is, how do we pop this one? I honestly think this is a very dumb and silly idea, so I don't know what to do with it exactly. I wish we had camo. There's no way it's this, right? Literally sitting there for like 6 hours. Okay, good. Oh my God. I thought it was gonna be like one balloon at a time and we just get those spikes. So that literally did absolutely nothing. Is it silly to give this a try? I thought maybe because I have extra lives that maybe one of these will go down and then this guy will pop, but it doesn't work because it's camo, right? Like his that's 104? That would have never worked. How do we get 104 lives? Doesn't this give some kind of lives? No, just money. Well, that didn't really help at all. Oh my gosh. So what I'm thinking is we either need more lives or we need more money, because I feel like once we get this guy, we can just powerhouse through it. But how do we get more bucks? We don't have elite sniper. The Chinook costs so much money. We have rubber to gold, but he can't see camo. So I wish we got more of these loans here. If we could just buy like just a couple more, like boom, look at there. Now we got 42. Now if I can just do it one more time, but it only gives it like one per round, which is kind of silly. I thought this guy would work and maybe help out just a bit, and this is not the case. Nothing's taking these down and nothing can instant them, which is just super weird to me. So we're like missing something big here, or it's a bug. I don't know what this will do, but they're completely frozen in time and they are getting pops. Very, very slow pops, but they both are getting pops. As you can see, waves his little arms around, he gets pops, and then he just sits there and gets pops. So the weird part is though, is that I think they just regrow, didn't they? Oh, I like blinked for a quick second. My thought process is that if they're so slow and they can't even move, then maybe they'll just pop without regrowing. So unfortunately, they're just regrowing back over and over and over, and that's doing absolutely nothing. What about bombs into ice? Maybe they can work together, because then I'm just ice shards usually just shreds things, guys. So if we could just get them open, ice shards can come in and just shred everything that's underneath it without even having a problem. But flash bombs is still just not good. It just stalls, but so does this guy. I don't know though, maybe we already got some damage there and some damage here. Oh, for a second I thought it was working and just started a regrow farm, but for a while it looked like it was like down to nothing. Oh, that was so cool. I thought permabrew caltrops would be pretty cool. But unfortunately, we've gone through so many caltrops that they're actually disappearing. So I thought that he just had like an endless amount, but it turns out it's just like the spike factory where there is a limit. But let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, they're just walking through. And then of course it starts a big nasty regrow farm. That is crazy to me. So for this one, I just alk buff a spike, but I went with the top path because we have more than enough time. It's already regenerating and taking away the old spikes. But so this is like really strong. Plus we went top path instead of middle path. This might stand up. Only weird part is that we have $57,000 left, but money's not everything, guys. Here we go. I'm hoping it does like some damage at least, like at least does something. But it like pops them in the back. What is that even about? So the max with the alk buff and everything is 5,000 damage. Are you kidding me? That was arguably the most wasteful use of my time ever. All right, guys, this might work. If I can take this guy down. Oh my gosh, not even a little bit. I thought for sure, because I had barely enough money to take this guy down. I thought for sure that was the answer. Because I didn't even have enough money. I had to use the ability to get enough for the plasma. So I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense if this works. But how else would you take that down? All right, round 2. And this time it's on last. So it should be okay. We're going to wait right till it's in its face and just go for it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Is this the answer? Who would do this to me? That's just messed up. That is so messed up. Who is this cruel? Oh my God, that's 2 of them. I guess we'll just keep doing this, but the problem is we're gonna start losing them here in a second. We're gonna start regrowing them. Can we take 2? If we can take 2, that'll like help me out a lot. Cause then I won't be, oh geez, and he knocks it back anyway. Who would do this? This is the cruelest person in the entire Bloons community to make a challenge like this. Oh my goodness. I mean, the ingenuity to come up with something like this is awful, but is this the answer? I think we're just making too many for ourselves. So we're going to try 2 right here and just try to like help this out a little bit because we are popping way too many. We'll go for 2 and we can take out 2. Let's see if we can take out 3. So unfortunately we made ourselves like a giant regrow farm and I just wasn't paying attention to it. So obviously what I'm finding out is the more damage they are, obviously it's going to be easier to pop. Well, that's great and all, but we don't have the beauty of damaging all of them unless we move them back and attack one at a time. And then he does that. Oh my God, he just fidgets across the entire map for no reason. So I wish he would attack more. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. We took 2 out. We took 2 out. Now we can blow these ones back. Blow those ones back because they're not. See, look we thought those were more. Oh my gosh. Okay. This one I think we can take out. There we go. Okay, this one in the back here is a little scary. This one right here because the front one has no damage. If I can blow it. Okay, cool. This is perfect. This is perfect. Oh, no, no. Given that I am no quitter, I'm on my like 6th or 7th one, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this is awful. This is the worst challenge I've ever done in my life. There's just no win to it, and then you gotta sit here and hope that you don't pop them, and then you're very close to popping them all at each time. So like this one, so I got that one right, but now look how many we have left, and see those ones that are slightly broken open? No chance. I'm gonna try to go for 2 on this one. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna go for it. As soon as this one starts breaking open, go for 2. And there you go. That's why you don't go for 2. So this time what I have done is I put him up here. And then as soon as he gets like that much attack on it, I bamf them all back. So we should be right on the money here. But this will be my last attempt. I tell you that much. If this doesn't work out, I'm done. This is the worst challenge I've ever done. What's crazy is if this isn't even the challenge solution, it just seems like a valid solution, so I'm going for it. But it could possibly be wrong, which would be hilarious at this point. I don't think this could be the answer, guys, and I just made a regrow farm after knocking out like 15 of these guys. If this is the answer, I will never beat this challenge because that is awful, and I do tap out to the person who said that I can't beat this because I have a lot of patience, but I have to draw the line at my sanity somewhere. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes, and that was awful, which is why I cannot believe that that's the answer. I'm going to reach out to somebody here. All right, so Supreme Avocado said he beat it and he won't show me how, but just him saying that got me thinking because he's like, I used 3 towers. And I'm like, how'd you use 3 towers? It doesn't even make any sense, but it does make sense because watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Hopefully this makes sense. If I can put the plane here, well, come on, go in the water, go in the water. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, watch this, watch this. We could go like this forever, right? Because now if we move him like right there, it sells them both. It sells them both. No freaking way. I just thought of this. I was like, come on, we have a boat and we have a plane. I can do this. It doesn't mean I can still beat this, but we're almost there. And then we can just go like this again. 3, here we go, here we go. And we'll move it. We'll move it back here and do it again. Let's move right here. Who cares? It doesn't really matter where we put it. Oh, they're going to sell them both anyway. No, it didn't sell it. How come it didn't sell that one? Just sold him. I don't care. It's fine with me. And then we'll go like this. How much is it for a big old guy? Like 140 or something? So we'll just do that. And then we'll sell this guy here. Okay, come on, come on, come on. So cool. I love this. I love this. I can't believe it. Okay, so technically, why can't I do more? Why can't I do more? What's going on? Is like a round limit? Hang on, I was super excited for a second. Now you're messing with me. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, why did it stop me? Oh, because we didn't go fast enough. I think that's a rule with these things, right? Now, unfortunately, that's not enough, so we got to figure it out. But I can't believe we're on to something after an hour, 2 hours. Okay, I don't care. 2 hours is fine with me. So we just have to move really, really, really fast, okay? So I don't know why the game does that, but I've noticed that before. Like if you're too slow, it gives you a time limit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fast. We're gonna move this guy here and then hit it again. Oh no, that time it got rid of it. Okay, keep it. It doesn't matter though. We're still gonna go fast. It's on slow mode. Oh, I think it's gonna be like depending on where I have him and stuff, so we can move him here. Okay, so that one worked for some reason. That's fine. Oh, but it's too far over. I can't catch a break with this guy. Okay, I'm going super fast right now, guys. I'm as fast as I can possibly go. I know we're gonna get 91, but can we get 121? I'm like going as fast as I can here. We will see right now. Okay, so see what I mean? It's just a matter about your speed. Okay, so we might be able to go for 4 here. I think we have to get 4 in order to win. And this is a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's it right there. What the heck? How did he just move that? Oh, I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky. He's not selling it. He's not selling it. There we go. There we go. Come on, man. Don't let that be the downfall of you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's go for 4. One more, and I think we got this. Okay, there we go. Game over, guys. Now I'm gonna move everybody back for good measure. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. And then what we're gonna do is after this guy's gone, okay, because we don't want him to blow it away again, we're gonna move this guy to sell him. There we go. And now with a simple bomb blitz, this should be game. Oh my freaking God. That took 2 hours and 8 minutes. At least it wasn't that Chinook a bit. Oh my God. Thank you for Supreme. He just knows everything. He didn't tell me though. That's the cool part. Like him just saying I had 3 towers. I'm like, wait a minute here. I know that one. And then I just like started selling the thing. Oh my gosh. Watch all of this just to find out that this guy can't do it because there's camo or there's like 16 ceramics right there. But this should be game. And if it is, I'm so happy I could cry. Oh my God. Oh God. Thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I felt all the emotions of that challenge. Anger, disappointment, guilt for giving up, and then amazement of actually beating it, and gratefulness for my buddies helping me out. Thank you to Danimal for helping me out, and Supreme for sparking something in my brain by saying I had 3 towers and bomb blitz. That was enough to make my little noggin go until we figured it out. But I am done. And if you thought that round 76 was difficult, then I know you'll love this video because this is the most impossible round 76 that I have ever seen in Bloons TD6. Bloons TD6 has been out for nearly 6 years now. In that time, I've played for over 5,000 hours. That is more than half a year straight of popping balloons. But somehow I have yet to beat an actual expert map on chimps. Now I've beaten Dark Castle, Infernal, and even Glacial Trail, but those are not considered true expert maps in the Bloons community. That's because these maps are deemed too easy to be a real expert map, which makes sense because any other expert map is way too difficult, and no matter how many times I try, I can't even come close to beating them on chimps. But that all changes today. I've been given the secret recipe to Muddy Puddles chimps by the one and only Chom Chom of the BTD6 community. If you have not yet had the experience of seeing Chom Chom's channel, you definitely have to check it out because he comes up with some of the most insane chimp strategies. And not only that, he'll spin a wheel of randomosity and then use those towers to beat expert maps on chimps. It's completely wild considering that I can't even touch half of these expert maps on chimps. So I reached out to Chom Chom and I said, can you help me finally beat Muddy Puddles? I want to actually sit down. I don't mind how hard it is, but can you also make it as easy as completely possible because I'm terrible at this game? And in no time at all, like literally no time at all, he came up with this strategy using Pau Kai and he guides me right through the beginning, right through the middle, straight up to the end. And this strategy is awesome. I don't know if I've ever used Pau Kai like seriously in a chimps game. I've used them for fun, but I've never noticed how awesome he can be in a game. But the main thing that I struggled with was the beginning. I just did not know how to set up Quincy or any other tower and I just kept losing. It seemed like it was random. It just drove me crazy. So then he showed me how to beat the beginning all the way to the end. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. I hope he doesn't get mad because I love the tower that I use and I made it even easier for myself because I'm super lazy. So we are not going to be using Pau Kai, unfortunately, just because you have to move him from lane to lane during the strategy. And I'm too lazy for that. So we're going to try to do it ourselves. And you know what? If I had to guess based on my previous track record, we're going to make this way harder than ourselves than just following what he did. But I think this will be fun, and if you have not beaten Muddy Puddles yet yourself on Chimps, follow me along and let's hope we can actually beat it. I've been doing this a lot on Challenge Editor, and I was able to do it one time on regular Chimps mode, and it was stressful the entire time. My heart was beating, and it's so insane too, because like Quincy, right? Like if you watch what he did or where he has his Quincy, looks like it's there, but no, it has to be like a little bit off to the right. And me, I get super frustrated. That's why I really honestly don't play the expert maps. Like I get super frustrated because it just makes me so mad that like it has to be so specifically placed that if you don't do it right, you're going to lose. Like this one has to be like right in the middle so it can shoot down like right here. And it looks like Quincy's gonna miss, but then he doesn't. But then sometimes he will if you're like a pixel off. And that stuff just drives me so insane. That's pretty much just why I've shelved all the expert maps. And it's also kind of a bummer too, because I've beaten Flooded Valley, Infernal, Dark Castle, and Glacial Trail, but those just aren't considered like actual things. You got to do Workshop, Muddy Puddles at the least. Ouch. Bloody Puddles, of course. Workshop, I think I already said that one, but it's just insane how much it is. And so today, I hope we can actually do this. I know when I add like a camera and a microphone to a video or a strategy, it makes it like 1,000,000 times worse, and I can't figure it out, and I lose and all this stuff like right there. But I have done the same thing like 18 times, and there's no reason for that. I should put like a death counter on here, because now all of a sudden I can't make Quincy work, and it's just so crazy to me how in a trial run I do so fine, and then I turn on the camera to try to show you guys all, and now I can't get Quincy right. Like I've had him placed there so many times and it's fine, and then now today, like right now, it's not working, and then I couldn't make the sub work earlier. See how frustrated I already am? What are we in this for, like 2 minutes? I hate expert maps. I just hate them. Like they don't need to be this difficult, and it's only for like super good people or like super tryhards that say it's easy and then they can't beat it like me, you know what I mean? But like this right here, why is he not popping it now? All right, by the 8th try, I figured it out. But now if you misplace the sub or any other tower, you'll have the same problem. So, or this will just happen again. What the heck? Okay, so basically where I had it before and it worked perfectly every single time is you place Quincy here at like the top left corner. But if you just place it right on the track, it won't work. So you got to come over a little bit, but I'm thinking I'm a little too high. So I'm moving over just a little pixel, 1 pixel. Now he'll hit all of these, and then it's just like, you don't know if he'll hit all of the first couple rounds. But then what's bad is once it cycles back to Quincy, sometimes it'll miss later on. And so you're like, oh my gosh, all that front little levels was a waste. But now it looks like we're good. I think I made it right this time. I think my dart monkey's okay. We just have to make sure that the sub's okay. But now this round needs to be okay. This is peak stress. So I can't imagine those of you who can beat it on Bloody Puddles, you are a machine, like a straight machine. Like, come on, let's see if we can do this one. Yes, okay, there we go. So now this guy has to be directly in the middle of the pool, but like not in the middle, but like right where it like bends a little bit. But sometimes he doesn't have to be there. Like you just don't know. Like right now, that time didn't work because it's Monday. I have noticed that you have to like slow it down. If you go too fast, the game can't keep up. So you have to like keep it slow on the harder parts. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's like a thing when you start playing at like these harder levels, and it just drives me crazy. Now 10's even worse. Like it's worse. You got to place this guy directly above the sub, like right in the middle right there. It has to be perfect, right? And then you got to go on strong for everybody. But that's not just the case. You have to beat the RNG, the pixel perfect placement, and then you have to have a finger on the hotkey and purposely or quickly mash another dart right here once that big rush of blues comes out on 10. Otherwise, guess what? You're done. You're done like that, and you're starting over again, and then you got to remember where Quincy goes again for the 1,000,000th time. See, it's already getting a little too overwhelmed for us, and we're at a bad angle. That's not good. I think it's because I went too fast for it. But we just need 215. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. There we go. That one's not going to work. That's a bad one, actually. See, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good because magic. It's crazy because you guys just get to see the progression and not like the journey to this. Like this is like try number 15. And what's insanely aggravating is that did not happen. I have to date beaten this 2 or 3 times on Challenge Editor and then 1 time regularly without these problems. And now all of a sudden I can't beat nothing. So I'm just going to take it on last. And then if they move around, I'll go to first, just because we need to start targeting or doing something different, because now he can't even get past this round. I figured out Quincy. I figured out the other one, but this one just a no-go. And it could be me. It's honestly probably me. He probably told me to put it on last, and I'm not good at following directions. So that's how that works. So he's going to be strong. He's going to be strong, and he's going to be strong, I guess. And we're going to wait for this and just be slow and nice, because what's crazy about this strategy is once you get to airburst darts, so, you know, a 202 sub, which is very early on, you don't have to like even worry about it anymore. The entirety hardness of this map is the beginning, because he's like, you can do whatever you want after that, which is why I decided to change the strategy drastically. But he is getting me through this beginning part because it is rough. It is super rough and it's aggravating and it's crazy. And I'm gonna do this right now. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's a win. That's a win. If you see it like that, you're beautiful. Oh my goodness, we finally did it. Let's see if it works now. I'm gonna put him on last to like see if that'll help things, and we'll leave him on strong because I really don't care. Now I just gotta remember what to do, and I believe it's a sniper. Yes, it is a sniper. So we like have to use Quincy's ability and place a sniper in the same round, which is a little, you know, daunting because I forget which buttons to press half the time. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So we're gonna wait for it, hit that one, and then we're gonna put this guy down. Okay, okay, okay. He's gonna start flying out there. Hit that one, hit that one. Here we go. And then put him on strong. Put him on strong. We're doing it. We're doing it. You can't stop me now. I'm on a roll. Okay, I just had a really bad start. It was just stressing me out, but now we're good to go. So he's on strong, but I am going to have to like manipulate him a little bit and micro him around just because sometimes something will slip through for no reason at all. So I'm going to take him and put him on strong. And now he's going to be my manipulative one that I'll move to strong and first, things like that. I am probably going to use an ability here just because why not? Like why lose? Because it's going to get away from Quincy anyway here. Let's see if it gets a little crazy. Actually, is that it? Just use it. Just use it. Who cares? Just use it. And now 15, you know, has those crazy pinks. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab a sub and place it right here. And that should be good enough, right? And then like use him as like a backup if we need to. Now, if we lose here, I'm gonna be upset. Like we're pretty far in now. We're pretty deep into this. Don't let me lose. Because you have to get past that hard part with the sniper, that hard part with the sub and this dart monkey, this hard part with this dart monkey. There's a lot of hard parts to get past. So it's like, come on, man. So what we're gonna do now, I think, is just this, right? And then we just like, I need to use this one and micro it, but I can't really see. So it's just like, you're on your own there, bud. There we go. Let's just use it anyway. There we go. Put him on strong. Put him on first. Put him on first. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing and I don't care. Put him on strong too. All right. So I need to, okay. I need to get to advanced intel, but I also need to not lose. I think I'm going to have to use an ability here. I feel like it would be a good time to use one. And I remember sort of having to use one next time Quincy came around. So like wait for it. And there we go. There's the rush. I knew it. I knew there was going to be a spot there on 18. I'm starting to like actually learn the rounds. And that's what's kind of crazy about this is that like once you learn all the rounds and know what's coming, you can kind of prep for it. But at the same time, it's like, why does it have to be so random? Why does it have to be placed so pixely perfect for this Quincy to hit down this path and to hit down that path? And why am I already so in crazy mode for this? This is insane. Oh, well, let's actually get him to this one right here. I know that's a play right there too. We need it. Because if not, we'll get overwhelmed. This is another hard part. We have to get to airburst and we're not even close. So just know that. Know that going in that we're going to get dunked on right now. Let's see. Let's put him on first there. First. See, we're done. That's it. For no reason. And then if we do this again, it'll be fine. Just watch. I'd like to say that I got right back to this point, but it has been probably 30 minutes and 50 or so tries because it is like super pixel perfect and I'm like way more pixel perfect than I thought before. And apparently I was just getting lucky with these spots because now I can't get my way back to here. But I think we're doing okay right now. And I just have to like play around with these towers while we try not to mess up with these towers and things are getting out of hand. But once we get airburst, it's gonna be okay. And the reason why I'm so like stickler on getting it, even though I already have the black metal, oh no. Gotta use my ability. Don't restart. The reason why I'm so like crazy about getting it now, again, the black border is because you guys, if you have not been following, I've been trying to fully black border every map as fast as humanly monkily possible. And I would like to do muddy puddles. I'm talking like all of it at one time. Apocalypse, half cash, impoppable, chimps, the whole 9 yards. But the problem is if we have to fight to get to the beginning like this so many times, we'll never, ever be able to like black border in a decent time. And I think if we can get like chimps mastered on muddy puddles, we might be able to actually like have a really solid time, which would be really cool. So that's why I'm trying to like get through this as like legit as possible rather than just like restarting and going to home because I want that black metal. And I know you guys do too. So if you are somehow following this for a guide, don't know why you would because I am not a guide maker for these hard maps. Check out Chomp Chomp's channel. But if you are, you can use it for a black border because that's what I'm doing here. So obviously the Druid changes a lot of things, right? Like when this game first came out, the Druid did not do what he does as awesomely as he does it. So that is a huge game changer with something like this. But the sub in general is just such an awesome tower. The fact that you can do all this. So I think we can actually go off into auto start now, which is just pure insanity. And I'm going to mess up something, I know for sure. But I have like this thing in my head. I haven't written anything down. I'm good with visuals. So I watched his video a dozen times and then I've done it a dozen times. So I'm like, oh, okay, this should be not that big deal. And I know what I'm doing. And so we have like a checklist in my head. But I'm not kidding. Like, I wish I could have showed you guys the journey to just get to round 35 right now. But honestly, I would get demonetized because I was just using every word that's inappropriate. It was driving me crazy. I've done this half a dozen times, at least the start part. And I've told you I've already beaten chimps a dozen times or 3 or 4 times. And then it just kept changing. Like I would put this guy, I guess I'm putting it in the wrong spot, and just subconsciously I was putting it in the right spot all those times, just without even knowing it. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh my goodness. So I was just driving myself crazy and I was losing my mind. But I think we're catching up now. And we do have a Moab coming, which should be pretty simple, because if I just use this like Berserker Brew on the Moab, I think we'll be better off. Because like if you get it this round, if you're not familiar with the Alchemist, he likes to mess things up and ruin the game for you. So if you throw it at the start of the round, he'll have it for the Moab and take it out like super simply. So let's make sure auto starts off. Now give him Berserker Brew, stronger acid perishing potions. And now when we hit this on, we should be good to go. Yeah, see, look how easy that was. That's so ridiculous. Now this is where the strategies are going to completely veer off. This is all Chom Chom right here. Every single minute of this strategy is Chom Chom. And then he started using the Paukais and things like that. But I'm going to venture off here because I don't want to do that because I'm lazy. And I'd rather just like put some towers down and win. And this is the best way to do it that I found. So I'm going to double discount here. So then I can get like bigger radius jungle drums. And then now that I have a super buffed up guy, it's kind of a bummer he's hitting him right there, but what are you going to do about it? I think we should be okay, but I think we should also like save ourselves a little bit of trouble and get this one here just in case like a camo slips through or something. So now we have like all 4 corners covered. We have him, and him, letting this guy see everything. I seriously just can't get over how long that took. I was doing so good on my own, and then I turned on the camera and all of a sudden like these just kept missing. And then this one right here, we had to place it down. He had like 57 balloons to pop like 1 out of 10 times for whatever reason. And then putting the sniper down, Quincy's over there missing. So I will admit that I messed up on Quincy. It's over all the way to the left and then to the right a couple pixels. And that's just kind of where you need to do it every single time. But this one, I have no idea. I swear I put it in the same exact spot every time. It just kept changing on me. I've said it before, but Bloons is like so unfathomable sometimes for the fact that like they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, you know, more than once, twice, 3 times and expecting different results. But in Bloons TD6, you do the same exact thing 3,000 times and every single time it will be different. So it's just defies physics and gravity and the rest of the known universe. Honestly, it's kind of nuts. Okay, so this one, okay, we can get past the first one. That scared me. I clinched on that one. We can get past the second one. We can get past the third one, but we cannot get past the fourth one. So I'm going to use my ability there, and now we're good to go. Oh my goodness. I know we can get all the way up to 60 as well. You got to remember these things. I used to strictly only make chimp strategies. If you guys have been back with this channel back when I only had like, you know, 0 subs and then like 50,000 subs, that's what I did. I just did chimp strategies all day long. And oh my God, the stress it put on my heart. My young heart quickly became old playing chimps mode. Because you got to remember every little thing. Now you can make a little chart on the side, but you're not going to, at least I won't. I don't follow charts very well, so I wouldn't read it. I'd forget about it. And so it's best just to do it so many times. It's like muscle memory into your head. Like right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, this is not that we're done. We have to restart. Oh my goodness. I hate this game. I hate this game. I think these are the perfect spots with the Dart Monkey a little bit left of the sub's head, and then you're good to go every single time. And then when you put this one, you should be okay. Okay, that seems to be working every single time. Keep that in your mental record. At this time, I did not forget my sniper, a 1-2-0 on strong, and that should be enough to cover it. And if it's not, then I don't know what to tell you, because it's covered it every other single time I've done this without any hiccups or anything. So it should be fine. And then sometimes if you're really lucky, the alchemist will actually do what he's supposed to do and acidic mixture dip some people. But that's not always the case. But now this guy, we're going to have to use our ability like right when it opens up, I think. So like right now, maybe get those out of there. Okay, are we there? Oh my gosh. Okay. And again, it took me like 700 tries to get back to this point because I just kept messing up over here. It's in the same spot that I told you to keep a mental note, but my mental note kind of just got erased or got wet and soggy. I don't know, because it's kept stopped working. Now, even 63 is getting dominated right now with even just a sub commander, which usually sometimes he doesn't do his job like he's supposed to. But we have an ability here for Quincy. But again, I've never used it, so I'm not going to use it now. And I just kind of let things go. I just let it do its thing, and then usually I'm okay. So with that said, I'm going to just save up 37,800. I mean, I've done it before. Let's see if it'll work. Because I love the Spirit of the Force, you guys know that, and it's just such a solid tower, the fact that it can help out and make sure that we don't lose to any crazy balloons once we get him. And I really like that security once we get to those later rounds like 98, 99. And with the team of sub commanders, which I plan to get, they just shred through everything, and then the Spirit cleans it all up. It's such a beautiful synergy. I just love it. Now, since I've been thinking about Muddy Puddles, even just picturing it in my mind, YouTube's been recommending me like a ton of different strategies for Monkey or Muddy Puddles on chimps, and there's some crazy players out there. When I first started doing this whole balloons thing, there was not that many people around, and to have this many with such amazing strategies is just so cool to see. So thank you guys for being awesome, and it doesn't hurt to have help when you try to play these insane-o games that just like, oh man, I don't like the stress. I don't think I could do this again. I don't think I could do like workshop or especially bloody puddles. No, I'll just cry. I'll cry my eyes out. But I am going to turn it off right here because I need to make sure we can get through 76. I'm going to use my ability. So like immediately hit that. But the reason why I'm a little worried because I stuttered on hitting that right there is because I need it for 78. Like need it 1000%. I need Quincy's ability. So I hope it comes back. And then on top of that, you need it again for the end of 78, but you don't have enough time for it to regenerate. It's such a weird concept, but I'm hoping we can make it work. So for instance, like look, it's not even ready to go. It's not even ready to go, and we're gonna need it like right now. So I need, as soon as that thing comes out, I need to like hit it. Okay, give us a couple of minutes there. That's good. Now, right now. Because you'll see when the next one comes out, which is pretty much at the end of this timer, it'll be like down here by the time we're able to use Quincy's ability again, which is just wild. And, you know, like I said, every other time it worked, but we'll see if this one does. All right, here comes the end of the ability, and I'm just gonna keep hitting it as fast as I can, Okay, that just stresses me out. That stresses me out. Auto start back on, because I mean, just go for it now. Foot to the floor, pedal to the metal, go for it. We need like $6,000 here though, which is kind of crazy. But once we get Spirit, you're pretty much safe until the 90s, which is just such a beautiful thing. That's why I've been using him so much. Like the sub commander, he can miss. He can just totally shoot those little rocket thingies and shoot them backwards and upside down and left and right. But Spirit will never miss. He is a beautiful tower. I'm going to use, my ability for this one too probably, huh? We're going to wait for those BFBs to come out and then down to Moabs and then no ability. Oh my goodness. Okay, there it is. $37,800. We got it. And now I have a Spirit of the Forest and my life feels so much better right now. I'm going to get immediately this one and that one because I do need Monkey Intelligence Bureau because honestly, I don't think that any of these towers can take out DDT, like even Spirit, because as you can see, like these aren't his good vines. That's why it's taken so long to kill these ceramics. His good vines are all the blue ones. So it's a little sketch, to be honest. But now that we have that, we can start placing some subs down and we need it to be perfect. Like we need to fit all of them in the double discount, which is why I bought that because we're saving some big bucks right now, huge bucks by doing this. So we need to go up to the second, down to the fourth. And watch how many pops these things end up getting by the end of the game. It's actually really cool. Like this guy obviously is going to have more, but they do pretty well for what they are. So I'm only going to get 3 of his friends, but I'm hoping that I have a spot for another one. Oh, I don't? Did I mess it up? Usually I have a spot for like a second double discount because then later I want to get like first strike, but oh, that's down the drain. So guess what we'll do next is grab another double discount right here because now I can see camo, it's double discounted. Everything's amazing on it. Oh my gosh, do this faster. And we're going to put this one as strong on main Moab, and that should help a lot. But those DDTs scared the heck out of me just now. And I was thinking about using this one as like the main Moab, but then I'm like, I'd rather it shoot faster since it's camoed anyway. And now look at these ZOMGs just getting like stopped up in their tracks, which is cool. So the next thing I want is one of these guys on 95 if I can. Like if I can get this, it'll be so much better because the main thing of 95 is yes, DDTs are awful, but what happens is those fortified Moabs just overwhelm you and the DDTs start flying out and it gets kind of crazy. So if we can stop them, and then also 2 Shattering Shells is just amazing for everything else too for the later rounds. And I know you're going to be like, well, you didn't want to use Paukai because you had to click around stuff a lot. But you have to kind of move the Palkia to each individual lane, starting around like, I think it's around like 80. And this one's only last few rounds do you even have to worry about it, which is really nice. Like, I'm going to leave it over here for now because we're going to have the big old ZOMGs on 97, but this doesn't matter to me right here. But I do need to stop. I need to stop and breathe and think about what we're doing, because there are some other things I need to do, but I don't remember even what it was. I was going to say like a slowdown tower, like a ninja, but I don't think I did that. It might be just first strike, which is kind of sketch. So, I mean, we can try it though. And I ran out of spots. What a dummy. Yeah, it's just gonna have to be that, I guess. And then we're gonna go all the way up to $14,000. It's kind of crazy. Oh, not to mention how I take out 100 is so awful. You could totally screw it up, and I might because I'm under pressure. Like, I'm completely 1000% relying on my timing of these first strike to take it out in one hit. It's the stupidest thing I've ever done. Now this one, oh my gosh, I already messed it up. I need to take out all those. We're good now, we're good. You get so much money on this round, it's ridiculous. Okay, there we go. And now what I need to do is set up to like take this guy out, the big old bad thingy. So we're going to get as much pops as we can. I went with the middle path before, but I think I'm going to go with this one. And I might as well have this guy over there too, just to help out. And then I'm going to buff it up because I'm just trying to get as much pops as I can on that big guy. There we go. That should work out hopefully. And I'll just keep moving him around because what we're doing, see, now I'm changing it. Like, I didn't do this before. I just timed it how I timed it. Now I'm changing everything, all the towers I'm using. But basically, he's going to be like that. We're going to use this ability, and then I'm going to time it to where it's like a little bit of time, and then now it should be opened. Okay. Oh my goodness. You have to wait for that back tail fin bandage thingy, and then you got to wait some more time, and then just cross your fingers, pray to the moose Jesus that it happens, and it did. It did, and that's free play. Let me see what we got here. I wanted to see if these ones had a lot of pops. They do. Oh my goodness. They are very good. They are very good. I love them. Even this guy. You, Quincy, are terrible, but we needed you to make this happen. Thank you to Chom Chom. Check out his channel if you haven't yet. This is the beauty that you will see if you follow it. Muddy Puddles. And next I will work on the others so we can do how fast can you black border Muddy Puddles. I hope really fast. I hope it's insanely fast, but I have to practice that so much more because that was too stressful, but we did it. We did a true expert after 6 years of this game, or nearly 6 years. I cannot believe it. I have this tower combo that I'm very interested to try out because if it works, it's going to be amazing. Now, I got this tower showcase idea and the thumbnail from Boltrix, so thank you to Boltrix for having some crazy cool ideas. But I've always loved the Archmage. He has been my like go-to tower when I first started playing Chimps mode, and recently he's gotten a pretty big buff, and it just made him really, really strong. But the problem I always had with him is that he's just very weak when it comes to cleanup. There's even been cases where I rushed to get the Archmage by round 63 and he loses to that crazy ceramic rush, which to me is just kind of awful given the fact that you pay so much and a 5th tier can't even handle it. So what I was thinking is, what if we pair it with a top path Bloon Crush? Now this thing's expensive, it costs way too much money, but Bloon Impact has been buffed over the years to be great as well. So what I'm thinking is Archmage blows everything up, this guy cleans it up and holds him in place to let the Archmage do even more damage. This might be beautiful or it could be awful. But before we get too far in, don't forget to use creator support code Dabloon because it helps out the channel every time you purchase something from the Ninja Kiwi store at no extra cost to you. But I'm really excited to give it a go. I don't know if this is the best map to showcase it, but I just figured it'd be cool because it is a harder map, so we can test out its like true validity. Because honestly, you can make any tower combo work on a beginner map. Like Cubism, you can make the most dumbest tower combo ever work. Like you could probably do like a Bloons Master Alchemist with a middle path ice, and it would be beautiful somehow, just because beginner is easy. So we'll step it up, and if it works beautifully, like I'm hoping it does, maybe we can try it on a harder map too. I do like to try out new synergies and stuff when it comes to different tower combos for Chimps, but you just kind of get in your little safety area where you feel the best at, and you kind of just stick with those towers, those kinds of things. So the only time I see things that are different are going to be in challenges where someone like forced me to use a weird combo. So I thought, let's just do it ourselves. Let's just throw in a weird combo. It's not weird. Nobody really goes for the top path bomb. Like everybody's been using the Archmage lately. Like he's the coolest thing since sliced bread this week, right? But nobody really uses top path Bloon Crusher because it's just too expensive. It's just going for that 59,000 when your 4th tier is only 3,000 that's such a weird thing. Like I don't know why that's such a big discrepancy, but it is. But the reason why I placed the wizard here is because once you give him that range, it's really good. And then once you get I think with a village and maybe an alchemist, he'll have like crazy good range. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that we have an Oben. We should probably get our hero one of these days. I could have gotten him a lot sooner, but I mean, better late than never, right? So I think Oben will be good right here because he'll still hit that bottom path a little bit. Yeah, like right here, and he's still in range, so that's not terrible. Yeah, I like that right there. Perfect. Now, our biggest issue is going to be purple balloons, of course. So before that happens, I feel like I need to get the bomb, but I also would like to get arcane mastery, but I also need the bomb. I'm going to risk it here. I'm going to get this first because it's super strong. And this was always one of my favorite upgrades just because it was so cheap and it made your range a lot bigger. But I don't think it does anymore, right? I think you have to get monkey sense to make it bigger, but don't matter. And then here we'll do the same thing so it can clean up the back too. So like right there-ish. I think that's good, right? I mean, it's not the best spot, but I'm thinking it'll hit 3 tracks, which is great. Okay, see, this is our problem here. So I have to use my ability. Otherwise, we're not popping this, and we're still not popping it unless he can get it. Okay, that was a weird cleanup, but it worked. Now, I shouldn't have any problems with, I guess, purples, right? He should cover up most of them. And that's pretty cool on this map. I don't know why. Oh, no. Okay, I don't know why this map is considered intermediate. Like, I did a 2-dart start for chimps mode. That's kind of weird because that's like a beginner map, right? Like, I don't think you can even do cubism, yeah, but I don't think on Monkey Meadow you can do a 1-dart start. Can you? I could be wrong. But now in a beautiful world, I'd like to get Arcane Spike right away, but that's not going to happen. So let's do Bloon Impact. And since we're going to need the camo pretty soon anyway, might as well just get the village now. If I can, oh my gosh, am I going to mess it up for that guy? Okay, I guess we'll have to do this then. Not a big deal. Okay, so here's our Moab, and I missed it with the brambles. I did it too late, so maybe this will stop it. And that's exactly what I was going for. That's beautiful. So this thing has been awesome. It just shredded 63, like it held everything there. It kept round 60, and even the fortified Moabs had no chance against us because he could just pause them. Wherever they pop open, he just pauses them, and then this guy does a lot of damage. Plus, he's almost right there. So I think I can get him up to the top and make this even better. So now when it ranges up, he'll be able to pop up there too, which is great. So I was gonna upgrade because we're well past the money we need, but then he's just been doing fine as his own. So I'm wondering if it's like, if the Archmage is just really that good now, or if, I mean, it could be the map too. Cause I mean, look, we do have a lot of chances to hit things, but it looks like I'm not gonna have to buy blue, like for 98, yes, but we could also maybe just buy like a glue. There's our first problem on 96. Oh my goodness. But since it's just a little overwhelming, like, could this be it? Could I just do that? Would that be enough here? And then maybe put my tree at the bottom for a cleanup? There's no way. Look how slow he takes down ZOMGs. Okay, I knew he had some kind of weakness. I was like, there's no way. But this one's just really good. He's not doing the best in the entire world, but he's literally keeping all the balloons away off of our back. That is so good. I never use this tower. I sleep on it, but it's so nice. But this, my friends, will not happen. We have $94,000. It has to be the map. Okay, maybe it did happen, but this cannot happen. This will not happen. There's no way on this planet is this going to happen. I'm going to reset my tree, though, but that's just going to be too overwhelming. Well, actually, let's not reset our tree. Let's time it right. Maybe we can get through this. Boom, tree. No chance. No chance. I didn't think so. But did you see how much we didn't really, like, I don't think this is going to make that much of a difference. Like it is. It's going to make it completely big of a difference. But I guess my point being is I don't think we needed $59,000. I think we could have gotten away with like a glue gunner up front and that would have been just fine. That is absolutely awesome. But look how far back we're keeping these guys. Just no contest. But how is he on damage though? Oh, he's really good at damage. So he should help out against the BAD too. Dude, no way. No chance. There's no way. Okay, 1.682 and 149. Let's see where we get here. So he's not that fast to damage against the bad, that's for sure. But he's terrible, so what does it matter? I think we're still going to do it. I think we still are, without any abilities. I mean, we had the tree, but look at, he moves them all back too. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. So he is good. But that will not work on a harder map, right? Well, since money's the issue, let's try high finance. The same exact thing, but let's make this work. I don't remember the start on this one. Is it 2 darts or no? Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Can I fit another one up top? So far, so good. It's actually working, which is funny. But I got him to reach this whole area so he can attack twice there, once there, once there. Can we pop it open? Yes, we can. And he moves them all back. And then his range is, these aren't the best placements. I have not tested this in any fashion. We're just throwing it out there and hoping that it works. But given that the Archmage can be pretty good and the bomb can hold everything back, I don't see how this could be an issue. I lied. I can see how it could be an issue. But nothing a simple grow blocker and radar scan. I just forgot. That's my fault. So we're not too far off of the Archmage, but I'm having some problems with these purples. I don't know what to do here. They're just, they don't stop coming. And then on the last map, we had about 4 different spots to hit them at. So let me try that, see if that helps out. Come on, pop it. Okay. Oh, we just got lucky, I guess. Okay, 63. Can we handle this? Yes, because the bomb is broken. That is crazy. So here we go again. I have more than enough money for this. I wanted to see how far they can go. And I thought out that it was going to be like, you know, Bloon Crush with Archmage would be beautiful, which it is. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't know how great this one was. I don't think we're going to make it through because, I mean, we can. We just did. 96 was a problem on Quarry, so I don't see how it wouldn't be a problem here. Yeah, we're going to get overwhelmed so fast. But it's just so cool to see how much destruction we do. Let's just upgrade it now because we know we're going to lose. Why waste the time? Watch him shoot everything back and not have any problems. And I could even probably buy this. Increase range and ability cooldowns. Well, we don't need that, but we do need range. Like, doesn't hurt to have it, right? But when you pair these two together, it's beautiful because usually I'm used to the Bloon Crush, like knocking everybody too far back and then my main attack tower is farther and I can't do anything about it. But this is great. They're just shoving them back there, not letting anything happen to it. That is so cool. Has 98 ever been so easy? Like it has been, but like there's no threat of losing anything. There's no threat. Nothing has even gotten past us where it's like, oh, that was a slip or anything. It just literally just gets destroyed. No abilities, no nothing. 99, same thing. They're just going to stop there, which is kind of funny because I thought he couldn't attack black balloons. But is this one decamoing it? Is that how that works? Since Archmage does decamo, which is weird. So I'm not sure. But I don't think this can happen. Even if I put that down and my tree, I don't think it's going to work. They're just not strong enough. But I also don't have this guy Alk buffed. I mean, could that make or break it? So we didn't even get down to its last tail fin thingy. Let's try an Alk if we can place it, but it's going to be in a bad spot here and everyone's going to want some of the Alk juice, so it's not going to be the best. Obviously, like a first strike would work. We know that, but basically I just want to see if we're strong enough to do without any abilities. See, because look, he's not really getting any love there. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. It looks like we're going to have to use it, unfortunately. But shouldn't one do the trick? I mean, we have enough for more, so I guess it doesn't matter. Probably not. We're probably gonna have to do 2. Well, maybe. I don't know. We're not gonna take the chance. We got it. We had 2 of them and we still could have afforded another. Now, I know some people debate whether this is actually an expert map, but given for this scientific study, it does only have one track that it goes into and there's no twists and turns other than up here. So what I want to test out is if we've done it on a quadruple lane track with Quarry and then High Finance had 2 different spots to hit. So what if we only have 1 spot to hit? Can we make it work? Let's see if I can even remember how to do this. Nope. Now we're going to have enough here for Oben in a second. I'm wondering, should I start my team down here? I always feel like down is better than up on this map. But then if we do throw in some alchemists, it's going to get a little messy. But I think this would still be okay, right? Like right here. How about like right here? Is that good or is that messy? It'll pop all the leads. I mean, we don't really need to open that much. We're just gonna be using his tree maybe. And then putting the bomb back here seems a little funny, but I guess it's not the worst. I was thinking maybe this might be a better spot, but it might be better on the track. We'll just give this a go and see if it works. Now, having only 1 spot to hit all these balloons is kind of sketchy, and I don't think it's gonna work out for us on the Moab. So I've saved my money here so we can test it. We might need to airburst darts with advanced intel rather than the village off the go. I just think that's going to be an issue, but we'll try it and see. Put my bramble down. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting. Let's try the bramble a little bit earlier. Maybe that helped. I don't think it had anything to do with it, but why not? Oh, there you go, Oben. That's my boy. Put it down at the bottom where nobody's at. All right, let's forget about that. Let's go with this one and then give everybody a little bit more range here. And then Oben puts it there. I don't think he has any rhyme or reason to what he's doing. He's just being an Oben. Pop it open before it gets there. Okay, that's all we needed was it to open before. So this did all the wonders right there. Our first dilemma is popping up here on round 60. It's just too much, even for the bomb. Well, it was when I retried the last round. So you know how that goes. But it was a little sketchy. But honestly, like I feel like we should just throw this back here just for safety precautions and we won't have any problems regardless. Oh, but see, the Oben would have been better like next to behind the dart here because then I could have put his tree back a little farther because right now it is sucking up these things, which is kind of scary. Pop it. Okay, no. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for the tree when the fortifieds come out. So we're going to pop it now and that will save us from the embarrassment of losing on them. There we go. Now 63 is going to be awful. I don't think it's going to, maybe? Dude, the bomb's that good? And I guess I could have gotten primary training too, huh? I probably should have. That might help in these situations. Yeah, why didn't I get primary training? What a dummy. That makes his range better and everything. I'm wondering if we could get that other round without it. Without the tree even. Nope, that proved it right there. It did absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness. So then that one did work. So retrying last round is always a bit of a mystery to me. Like it means it is possible, but it means that it's like under some kind of, you know, misdirection or something. Like I think it's because when you have auto start running, the round is different. Like if this guy's attacking this way, and then the next round comes out and it's over here, I think it is going to react different than if you restarted the round and he's like facing a different. Is that how that works? Because that feels like that's how that works. Okay, this is getting way too sketchy. All I need is my Archmage and I can't even get it. Like if we can't get that before what, 70, I think we're going to have a problem. Ooh, too many fortifieds if it wasn't for the tree. But that's why we chose Oben, right? Because he's great with magicians or wizard magic monkeys. And then also he's just good. He has a good tree. Okay, this is it. This is it. There we go. Now we should have no problems. 85 is going to be trouble for sure because 80 wasn't that great. I'm just wondering how bad it's going to be. I mean, so I am relying on my trees a lot, which is fine. Now, one thing we could do to easily thwart all of this, as you know, is we could just throw down a glue gunner. And especially since we're rocking the bomb usually to like around 80 or $85,000 in money, and we're almost there, the glue would help. I'm just trying to focus just on this combo here. Oben is helping, but I think we could probably get that result with a lot of the heroes, right? Like if we had Etienne, we could have used his second ability and that would have helped out a lot in all these situations. Like right now it's not helping. And we still need $2,000 more, so I might have to get glue anyway. Well, yeah, what did I think? If 2 ZOMGs were going to be bad, 4 is just going to be outlandishly stupid. And would we have had enough if I didn't buy primary mentoring or training? I don't think so, so I'm not like bummed out about that. And see, now this time's working. Like we're taking it out and we have a tree and we can buy our Balloon Crush. You're kidding me, right? That's so weird how that works. Why does retry last round completely change the game up? But now I think we're good. We're smooth sailing. Here it is, 98, and we're gonna destroy it. Absolutely destroy it because this bomb crush is actually really good. I did not know that. I knew it was good. I just was like, oh, you'll never have enough money to get there. But the Archmage makes it really easy to get there. Oh, what? What are you doing? No, we're not using the ability on 98. Suck them up, Balloon Crush. What are you doing? He's still handling it. I'm not going to hate too much. Oh, this is disgusting. Okay, we did it though. We did it. Okay, shoot those ZOMGs back. That was actually really cool. Now I need to throw down like 15 of these guys for sure though, because there's no way we're popping that ZOMG. Do you think I can get away with 2 or are we going to need 3? Let's just blop it. Blop, blop. Oh, you can't even see it yet. Blop, blop. No, blop, blop. Okay, there we go. Now we got this. Open it up. Open it up. Balloon Crush, baby. Balloon Crush. What? What? I didn't even see that. All right, this time the brambles are going to make the difference here. So we're going to do this one and then tree it. Tree it up. That'll suck up the DDTs. Yeah. See you later, DDTs. Now Balloon Crush is going to throw you back into eternity. And we could also have done this if we wanted to. No, we couldn't have. No, we couldn't have. I lied. We do not have enough until the very end. That is funny. But I didn't need to buy primary mentoring. That could have saved us the money for a third one, but it still worked. We did it. I think we can all agree that this combo is pretty awesome. So every Saturday in Bloons TD6, you get a chance to take on the boss balloon. And this week happens to be Lich on Alpine Run. And it looks like it's going to be kind of tough. So I asked my buddy Supreme Avocado, you guys know him. He is always #1 on the elite boss, to play co-op with me so we get an early time because I'm going to stream it in the morning when it comes out. And he replies to me, if I could beat this challenge with 5 different possibilities, then he'll stream with me. And that is just a challenge that I cannot pass up. So you guys will know if I'll be able to pass this because then you'll see me streaming with Supreme and we're going to get a really cool top spot on the elite leaderboard. So 64% of players complete this challenge, but the win rate's only 5%. How does that even make sense? I don't understand the statistics on that. Can you guys let me know below? But it has 13,000 thumbs up. So that must mean that some people are beating it because you probably wouldn't thumbs up if you lose, right? Like sometimes you do, but other times you're like, no, I'm not going to admit defeat. So I'm not going to like this, but we're going to figure it out. He gave me a little bit of a hint and said heroes don't work. So I'm not going to bother with a hero. We're working on round 76, tons of ceramic health. Regrow rate's insane. You know, obviously we're going to go with this guy. Hopefully he's not blocked out. Let's see here. Oh, it's blocked out. Let's see what happens when we use him. Okay, so clearly that's not going to be enough. He's not even going to attack everything most likely. So, I mean, that's pretty Oh no, that's bad. Okay, that was slowing down the computer there even. So Glive Lord's taken out, of course, but what about the middle path? Let's try this guy. I don't think it's gonna regen in time, but if it does, we'll be golden. So let's see what happens. No, that's not gonna fly. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Real quick. You can do it. You can not do it. Okay, way too late. That's not gonna fly either. Okay, we're gonna try this a couple different ways because the sniper, I feel like the sniper is gonna be one of the solutions. So we're gonna try, this one's not gonna work. I know that for a fact. I have lost to mini round 76s because of the sniper regrowing a regrow farm. So we're gonna try, just because we can though, we're gonna try a bunch of different ways here. We'll try this top path. Maybe that'll be cool. Oh no, the regrow rate's insane. What am I thinking? Why do I even bother here? What a dummy. Okay, the middle one and this one. All right, and we'll put it on first. Okay, he says 5 solutions and I haven't even done one. This is ridiculous. Okay, this has to be a way. This has to be a way. Because even if it's like, can't we lose? Oh no, you can't lose any lives. Okay, you know what? We're doing that one again. We're doing that one again, but we're gonna do the other path. So we're gonna go like this and we're gonna go all the way up like that. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, I feel like he had that, but then he like didn't want it. You know what I mean? He was there, but then he's like, he gave up on us. So let's try this one. They just regrow way too fast. This is not gonna fly. Okay, this one right here. This has to be one. Okay, has to be. These things are crazy. Oh my God. Five solutions. Okay, this one has to be, okay guys, has to be one. This one's always one. It'll work, I promise. Oh, thank God. Thank baby Jesus. We can do this. Okay, there's one. There's one. We just need 5 more. Oh, I liked this one. Oh, I liked it. That means that I played it and I beat it, probably with that tower. So we need 4 more of these. That is just madness. We can do it though. What we're gonna do here, okay, this one will work too. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this one. We're gonna go all the way to the top, but we're gonna wait a little bit. So we're gonna go like this, wait till they're all in the middle, and we're gonna go zapow. Well, that sucked. I wonder if the White House spikes isn't gonna do anything, right? Like that's not really gonna like, that's not like why I lost or anything. Let's see here. Shabloop. No, we should probably do it beforehand, huh? Like on their way in, because what's happening is it's only a little bit getting thrown into the middle, but we need the whole top. So we'll wait till they're all on the screen right now and then hit it. That sucked. That honestly sucked. I don't like that. Let's try it. Okay, no, that wasn't cool. All right, let's try Blade Maelstrom, but like the super one, like Super Maelstrom. There we go. This has to be an answer. Oh, duh, we can't even regen in time. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. Okay. Oh, that was so close. What could we do differently? How about like right here, maybe? I'm gonna go with that one. That's what, you know what I mean? More tax. So fast. I'm hitting as fast as I can. That's not gonna fly. That really is not gonna fly, is it? Okay, these guys have to be an answer, right? Because they blow up and stuff. Okay, how is there 5 solutions and I can't even find 2? I think he's just messing with me. I can see him doing that. What about like this guy? Oh, we can't even go for it. Can't even go for it. Target independent. No, what do you guys think though? I wish this was live. Oh, this guy, You know when your hopes get so high, you're like there and then you're not there. Like I've been hunting for a graphics card and I was in the Best Buy drop on Thursday and they all popped onto the screen at once. So I was clicking on like 16 different tabs. I put all of these into my cart and I was so excited. My heart was pounding. I was like, I'm finally gonna get a graphics card, right? A 3080. I've wanted one for so long. And then boom, it kicks you off the thing. That's what just felt that right there. Let's try it with this guy right here. And we're gonna go like this. What's weird is you can't sell, which is good. I always like that because then I don't have to do as much, but it's like kind of weird, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do this. Oh, I guess we can just sit here like all day. Yeah, we can just do this all day, right? Let's speed this up a little bit. For whatever reason, I was thinking it was like the glue gunner ability where it actually does like a little bit of damage, even though he can't hit like, I think these are what, like black balloons or something. And that's probably what's going on here. So this is definitely not gonna work. And I think we're just gonna sit here all day. So let's try big glue. Big glue should do something, right? Like he should at least slow them down enough to get his damage going. Like that should be an answer right here. And then he'll do some damage too, hopefully. Like he slows them down. No, they're not gonna do damage. These things have like 1,000,000 health. Oh my gosh, duh. Why didn't we think of this guy? Is he gonna work? Or no, probably not, huh? Oh no, dude, I totally thought that was gonna work because I've used him to like wreck a few amount of things over my years. So I thought for sure. I tried the other one. Maybe we'll try this one now. It's just not doing enough. I thought for sure it would, but it's actually gonna like crash my computer here. Yeah, that's a little too much. Okay, I didn't go for this one, even though like I always would, because I just felt like not gonna happen. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. It just regenerates too fast, you know? Okay, bottom or middle path alchemist, okay? Let's try this one. No, that's not gonna fly either. Okay, we're going with the top path here. This guy has so much going on. I'm thinking he can like spin them all away, right? And then we'll drop his little guy right here. Right there, boom. Oh, that sucked. I mean, it kind of felt like it was cool for a second, but then it like wasn't. So we'll go with this one and this one. Follow mouse here. Okay, let's just butt these guys out of here. Get out of here, buddy. You know what I mean? And then we'll just keep on doing that. Hopefully it does its job. We'll put this guy down. I don't know why, but I was expecting way different results for that. Like way different results. What if we like keep them? That just sucks. I don't want to do that. Let's go with this. Oh, you can't even do that one either. My Spirit of the Forest is blocked, and that's kind of upsetting. Like I'm kind of upset about it, but this can pop like anything, and this is pretty cool. So maybe, but no, the regen, right? Like it's just too much. We need something that instant kills, like the, you know, primary expertise or whatever. Like that thing just insta kills everything. So I mean, like we need a tower that'll insta kill everything. Let's go with this guy. Maybe it's something I don't know, and this guy will kind of wreck it. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I kind of knew. Oh my God. Okay, if middle path is gone on this, I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's all I'm telling you right now. If middle path is gone, I'm crying. Oh, it's not gone. Okay. Okay, can it regen in time? That's the other question. That's a big fat no. It's a big ugly no on that one, guys. I thought for sure that was the answer. We just made it. I can feel good. I can go home a winner. Get to stream with Supreme, but it's not gonna happen. Okay, try this guy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's an answer? That's an answer? Just throwing down that stupid guy? All right, so there's two of them. There's two guys. We're on to three now. We're on to three. Oh my God, how do we only have two? Okay, so he wouldn't even bother giving this to me if there was like a lot of micro. Well, there can't be micro, right? Like, duh, he's gonna only put one tower down. But he wouldn't do that because he knows I wouldn't be able to handle it. So, but I feel like Etienne could do some damage. Like, what if we get him up to a UCAV and it like actually does some stuff? Like, let's try that. Okay, cool. Look at that. That's not bad. Oh, duh. It's not even going to be enough time. That's what he's saying. But he said any hero won't work. And it doesn't matter because no hero is going to have enough regen time on that for their cooldown. So I give up on that. How about top path? Like all the way. And we'll go to this one. And we'll try the other one too. That's probably not going to work. Well, that was the worst thing we've seen yet, actually, to be honest. That was pretty bad. I know it doesn't make a difference, but I'm going to try that anyway. Maybe just like super mean, you know, like eats it away. That was a failure. Okay. Oh, this one. Oh, you can't do it. They thought of everything because you can just blow them away with the first strike, which I learned like a year ago. I didn't even know that, which is crazy. I think we already tried this one. It's like only 3, but maybe like that's good. I don't know. No, what was I thinking? Like that's good. Clearly I'm not good. Okay, let's try this again down here. Like a boat. Why would I choose the boat? Might as well chosen like the bottom path and try to make some money. Okay, Flame Monkey. Come on, Flame Monkey. You gotta do this for me. Okay, Flame Monkey, not the answer. Gandalf. How about Gandalf? Gandalf, you got this? No. You know what? We're going with Prince of Darkness. I can't take this anymore. Prince of Darkness. You gotta pop something, buddy. If you don't pop nothing, you gotta get something in your graveyard. Homie, what are you doing? All right, let's try this again with like the other one. You know what I mean? Like here and that one. Maybe that'll help. Like it'll pop something. He can't do enough damage to pop it. That's terrible. Okay. Let's go with the top one. Oh my God, I can't even do the top one. I'm gonna have a panic attack here. Okay. Comanche defense. Like the one time this might actually do something. Let's try that. I lied. That didn't do anything either. Okay. Ninja. Okay, Master Bomber. Like, does he make his flash better? Like, is his flash bomb better being that he's a 5th? Apparently. Now, what if I paired that with like distraction, you know? Oh wow, that was scary garbage. Okay, that was like after the trash man doesn't come for a few weeks. All right, let's try that one. We'll counter espionage, take away that camo, right? All right, so I'm thinking it's like distraction. Maybe we can like distract some stuff. Oh, there's one. Yeah, he distracted that guy. That guy got nowhere. Is there something I don't know about this guy? Like the Grand Saboteur? Yeah, that he's not good. All right, let's just go for embrittlement here. Let's go for embrittlement. Just the problem is it's the same. He took away the regen. Now what do we do though? That's it, because there's so much damage. That makes me hurt inside. That feels like we almost had it. No, that's not even close. Balloon Crush. Oh, I can't even get Balloon Crush. This one should be okay though, right? Like this one's pretty solid. I just don't see it doing enough damage, and even if it did, like once it got down to the black balloons, it wouldn't work. So we're gonna have to use the bottom path for those frag bombs. Let's do that right now, actually. So we'll go the same top path, but then we'll go the bottom path. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. It's gonna move really slow now, but maybe it'll stall it fast enough. That's a bummer. So I have some bad news, guys. I could not do it. And so I was telling Supreme, I was like, I have 2 of the solutions out of the 5. And he goes, I bet you chose the 2 engineers. And I said, 2 engineers? No, I have the top path village and an engineer. And he goes, top path village? I didn't know that was around. So I guess there's 6 then. I said 6, I can't even come up with 2. Oh my gosh. So then I'm trying. I'm like, okay. He's just gonna have to tell me what to do here. And he's not telling me what to do, but he told me which ones to use. And he said, bomb, tack, out, 2 engineer, and village. Well, we got the engineer, we got the village. And then he says tack. And I've been trying this tack. You guys saw me try this tack. So then all of a sudden, instead of placing it here and losing, I just placed it here. That's all I did was place it here, did some long range on it, and then all of a sudden, we win. What in the heck is the difference from this? I mean, I'm not the most technical player, but I feel like that should win. That makes no sense. The only thing I could think here is because it's hitting it too much and it's causing it to like super overgrow, and this doesn't, because maybe it attacks slow enough that it allows the right side to, you know, I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I'll take it, whatever. We're almost there, guys. Now he says bomb, and I'm trying every single bomb here. I don't know what to tell you about bombs. And he says bottom path bomb. Well, we know that. Let's just go with the same idea here. Then let's put it to the left. Maybe to the left, it'll be better. If that worked, I would have just cried. You know what I mean? But let's try maybe like up here. Let's try it somewhere else, like out of the scene or something, like right there. Why am I going top path? Because I'm talking to myself and asking myself questions, because I don't actually know why I'm going top path. Okay, let's wait to upgrade. Let's wait to upgrade. So he comes back to me right now and he says, I asked Supreme, I said, what's the difference from the fire guy being on the left side or being on the right side? And he said, there is no difference. I put mine in the middle. And he says, I waited to upgrade. So we're going to wait to upgrade on this guy. Wait till it's all there so it doesn't break anything. Just go boom. That's the answer. So he waited to upgrade on the fire, and you can use it to upgrade. It's the same concept for the flame one. Oh my gosh, let's try that then. Let's try the flame guy, but we'll wait. So we'll go all the way to the top. So there's 4. We'll go like this. And we'll wait till everything's in the middle. Well, that was underwhelming. Let's try that again. Let's do it again. Let's wait till everything's in the middle, but this time we'll go more attacks, you know? More attacks. That's going to be it for sure. And we'll go like that. Okay, he's full of it. I don't believe it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm waiting too long. Like that. Oh, so close, so close. We waited. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Now with Alk, same concept. I get it. Okay, let's do the same thing with the Alk then. Okay, we already beat it with the fire guy, and I don't care anymore. I don't care to prove a point. All right, so he says Alk. Let's see which Alk we need for this one. I'm just gonna, you know, go on a whim here and say it's the middle path, the Cookie Monster, yeah? So let's go with that one, but we'll wait. No, I mean, why would we wait? Then we don't have to do that, you know what I mean? So let's just go with this one, larger potions, City Machine. Let's try that, but we'll wait till they're all in the middle. Maybe like when he transforms, it just like goes crazy. No, that was definitely just terrible. Let's try that again. Let's go middle path, faster throwing acid pool, maybe? I don't know. But no, you can't just wait on all of them. Okay, maybe it's not. I just don't think he does anything. Okay, so it's going to be BMA then, right? Because it's not going to be like Permabrew. It can't even go Permabrew. So let's go like Bloons Master Alchemist, but let's like wait, you know? Let's go like this one, I guess. And we'll wait till they're all in the... Why would you wait though? What the heck is that going to do? Are you kidding me? You can do that? It's just like a super killer? What the heck? Oh my god, this is why you should play challenges. This is why you should hang out with Supreme Avocado, because you learn things after playing this game. This game came out in 2016. It is now 2021, and there's still things I learn every single day about this game. So this guy like has a Zazuper on him, you know what I mean? Okay, so we wait. Zazoop. That is so cool. Oh my god. So you guys, I don't know if you saw it if I would put that on earlier, but I'll put it on again right now in case I didn't. This is what happens when you go BMA first. That is so cool. I learned something new. So if you wait on towers, okay, because look, that's terrible. That's not doing anything. That was actually discouraging when I did it. Oh my gosh. So the last one we have is going to be an engineer. I wonder if it's the same concept. I could see that happening. Oh my gosh, guys. I think Supreme should just charge like a class, and he puts everyone in a virtual room and he teaches you balloons, like for real. Because I'm pretty sure when I click this guy, which one should we use? Does it really matter? I feel like when I finally go to click this, when they're all in the middle, it's just going to go bazoop. Right? Like the rest of them. Okay, that was underwhelming. I had a total build up there in my head. I just thought the end of the world was about to happen. We're going to see zombies, the whole shebang. Maybe it's not the top path. Maybe it's like the middle path. Like, does that do anything? Like if I over... No. What about the foam? What about the foam? What if it's like right when you hit the foam? Like NG foam home. Okay, next one. I could see him tricking me into using both the 4th and the 5th tier. Let's try that. Let's go like this, and we'll go like, well, that was garbage. That was really bad. It has to be top path, guys. It has to be. I feel like I'm going to be here for another hour trying to figure this out, but I really want to, because we're almost there. I wonder if he's still going to play co-op with me on Lich tomorrow, because he had to like technically tell me what to use, but he didn't tell me what to do. I mean, he did. He told me how to beat the bomb one, or the flame one, but I'd already beaten it my own way, right? So I think that counts as a technicality that I win, right? Did you guys notice they changed the name to Century Champion? That's why Tootie said that. Okay, I was wondering why like that was the joke, because this used to be Century Paragon, but then they had to change it because they're going to make a Century Paragon or a Engineer Paragon. It's going to be called the Century Paragon, I imagine. Okay, so this one's going to be about placement. Supreme confirmed it. Okay, I'm being handheld through this thing. Not exactly, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so let's try in the beginning here, like right there. Maybe, I don't know. That's not going to work. That was the worst thing ever. Oh, guys, you can sell those dudes, right? Or is it like no, because it's chimps? Let's see. I think you can like sell this guy. Oh, heck yeah. That's going to be it. That's going to be it right here. You guys ready? Oh, but I can do it twice. Okay. Okay, we're not going to upgrade the range on that. We're just going to sell it. So bazinga. Okay, so I just got to be quicker, which means I need to put my hotkeys back. So if you didn't know on PC, I'm sure you guys all know about hotkeys, but you should definitely use them when you can. So for sell, I put Shift and A because I got like this tiny little keyboard now and I didn't really, and I had it as here's the right button, like my right click. But then like the problem I was having was that I got a new mouse. I was trying to get like all new cool stuff so I can be like a cool pro gamer, and I got this like new cool mouse and it's too sensitive, or it was too sensitive. I wasn't used to it because I was used to like some crummy $15 Red Dragon, like the pro gamer stuff. And so now I'm going back to my right cell because that's going to be very, very, very quick. So now that we're a super seller like on Amazon, what we're going to do is we're going to try this guy again. We're going to put him here. So Sentry Guns, but not the other one, okay? And what we're going to do is go slow, obviously. We're going to wait. We're just going to sell it really quickly. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Did I say really quickly? I meant like very slowly. Okay, guys, let's try that again. Let's go to Century Expert, Century Paragon. Let's try that again. Maybe like right here, like now, right? Before. Okay, so that's the problem. Okay, there we go. We win. When you think about it, titles suck. And in a huge amount of cases, I'd probably have to agree with that. Now, this is Legend of Me. I've tried his challenges before. We're talking out of 500 people, only 31 could even beat it with a less than 1% win rate. Now, that doesn't really get me too excited because I'm not that good with these low win rate challenges, but I think we can knock this out. It's rounds 39 and 40, 1100% Moab health. And we can remove when we have $50,000. So I mean, what if it's something weird like this and you just go like, oh, there you go, right? Just like that. And then you get some range on it too. That's still not enough. Oh my gosh. But we could do this like a lot. So maybe it's just keep on doing that. Now, the reason I say I agree with that is because titles, man, titles, right? Like I try my best to make titles that reflect on what I'm going to be doing the most, but sometimes you just can't. And then other times, like I watch a lot of YouTube videos, right? And you'll watch a video and you're like, oh, this is a cool video idea. You'll click on it and it has nothing to do with what they're saying. But I think in this particular case, this player just means like, what do you call it? Because you could call it something like I feel some of my best challenges that I've completed, I have to scrap it completely just because I have no idea what to call it. Where did I get with this? Well, so far we've tried the attack shooter and it didn't work. This guy's actually getting the closest. So what I'm thinking, maybe it's him, and then we'll open it up with the Maelstrom, because look at that. That's actually pretty good. So I think with some Maelstrom hits in there, we might be okay. And we can't sell. Like I said, Legend of Me makes some wicked challenges and it's kind of scary. So what I think I'm gonna do is just keep on hitting this ability over and over so it gets every single possible hit when it comes out of that little thing right there. Because this will be enough damage, right? It's getting some. So maybe that's 800 is all we needed to like get through it. And it'll pop right here, hopefully. Can we even pop it? Okay. Oh, so we did pop it. So we would need this guy like right here. Or the damage one. Duh, we can do what we just did. Oh, but we don't have enough for it. That's a huge bust. Maybe we don't need glue storm, but we do though, right? How close were we? Like, could we just go with like the other one? Oh, no, we went with this one instead. Okay, so let's try that. So let's go with this one. Elite Defender. We don't need shrapnel shot. We don't. It's for a Moab, right? So we can do this and then go all the way up. And we need 16,000. Maybe we can clean it out. Let's try. Let's see if we can get $400 here. Okay, we do got it. Now I think we're gonna lose here though. That's a huge bummer. Oh my gosh. So maybe we should have gotten, oh, that's what we could do too. We could have upgraded this one right here and then upgraded this one for some corrosive glue, get that extra damage on there. I think that's actually a good idea. We'll buy the 16,200 first, just so we have it, so we don't mess around here like that. And then we'll buy the night vision goggles if we can afford it. So maybe we should buy this first, actually. We're going to be able to afford everything, so just chill. We can do this, and we're going to buy this first, and that'll set us through, and then we could buy 16,200 for Glue Storm. There we go. And then we'll even buy some glue soak if we can afford it. There we go. We got glue soak. I don't know what that's going to do, but now we have this extra damage thing. Is this actually going to work? That'd be really cool. I can only use it once though. So it only takes damage like once. Okay, there we go. There's a second one. Can it pop it open though? Like, does it actually do anything? And it looks like it actually doesn't do anything because we didn't pop it open when he was by himself and we didn't pop it open there. So then it leads me to believe we can go with like this in a really good spot, like right here. Like this is a good spot, I think. And we'll go with this one, of course. So it's getting some hits on it, but I just still don't think it's gonna matter. The only thing I'm thinking is like, what if we put it there? And so if it does break it open, but it's not. So one thing we didn't try is we didn't go with this. So I'm putting my tack on the very bottom right and we're putting both of these here. And we'll just keep on jamming it, of course. So it is getting some damage. Look at that. That's a good chunk, but it wasn't the 800 that we saw before. So it's not going to open it where it did. That's the bad part. So maybe hit it right there. No. Okay. So the other spot was way better. Obviously, we got a lot more pops on it. I think this will be a way cleaner spot and we'll get some nice pops. Okay. So we're at 800 again. We're going to get a lot more right here. So we will break it open for sure, but I think it's going to be at the end again. Didn't even break it that time. That is so weird. Now we have not tried Elite Sniper and I just didn't want to. I just felt like that wouldn't be a good call. I mean, we literally can't even pop the balloons, let alone the Moab. So I can get more money. I don't know what good that does. And I can't sell anything. And this guy's just getting nothing. 700 pops, seriously? What is that even gonna do? Absolutely nothing. So what if we put this guy here and we buy this one all the way? Is it gonna make it big enough? Oh, not even close. I mean, it costs cheaper though. That's kind of nice, I guess. So I'm not sure what this is going to do, but we get a lot of money from it and he's right on top of it. So I don't know what this might, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's going to be some weirdo thing where we have to move a tower around or something because this guy's damage is not as good as even the attack. So that's kind of bad, but we're getting more lives. Could that be something to do with it? And it looks like that answer is no, but maybe the guy's just in a bad spot. Maybe he'll get more pops on him like in this direction over here. And maybe it's just something really ugly like this. I hate when it's the mortar or the heli pilot or heli ace and you have to control it yourself, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right? But we can time this. It's so slow that you can time it very easily. What do we got? 2-9, it does 8 damage. What a joke. How stupid. 4,500 pops there. We put jungle jumps in this guy. He should have well over 4,500 pops. I mean, I would imagine. Oh yeah, way better. So we're at 5,000 and no breaking it open. Okay, so 5,200 doesn't break it open. I'm gonna see if this works. We're gonna use this and see if we can get more than 5,200 pops on this guy. So we're gonna use it every time that we can, but we can't do damage unless we have that one, right? Oh, so this one actually does damage, but not now because it doesn't have corrosive. Is that how that works? So the village is way better though. He only had 4,700 pops. So this time we're going with corrosive glue. I'm gonna see if it actually does anything here. His little arms can do a little bit of damage here. This should be okay. Oh, you need corrosive glue for the Moab to begin with, don't you? Oh, duh. So we should get a lot more pops now. This should be pretty cool. And if we wait for it, let's actually wait for it to break open because we know it will this time. Oh, it does. Right at the end though, right at the end. So we got to do a little bit better timing. I think that has something to do with it. So I'm hitting it now because we're about to lose and I think it's not going to work. Okay, so we have to hit it before corrosive. That's the problem I'm having is I was trying to get to corrosive first. Now I need both. So how do I get more money? If I could just get both, we'd be okay. But we can grab this and then hit it immediately once the rainbows start coming out. There we go. And then that should be enough because now he starts hitting them and stuff, but now we have even more regrows, huh? That's not good. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Is that actually worse? Is that actually worse? Okay, so how do we get it the first time? Apparently that was like impeccable timing my first time and I got lucky because now I can't do it. Where's my mouse at? Now I can't seem to get past the second part. We were so close before. Okay, so we are there. Let's do this. Let's see if we can buy more. Okay, we are a couple bucks short here. I just wish that it would use it before. So like I need to use it now, but I'm afraid like it's not gonna stay long enough maybe. I don't know. Let's see here though what happens. Does it actually get glued after? And it doesn't. So we would have to slow those down immediately. Oh, I think I figured it out. Okay, that was actually not bad at all. So we can hit this one right away. And I like this spot better. I'm hoping he can stop them here. I don't think night vision goggles does anything. 2 times damage to camo balloons, whoop-de-doo, right? But I'm gonna see if we can hit this twice more. If we can hit it again and again, I think that would be the best is to time it to where we can hit it 3 times on the same one and we should be good to go because we're already going to hit that max right here. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, no, that's not working. This is good. It stalled it. So it's taking way too long. So now we can immediately hit this. I think we're going to be able to get 3 out of it. Hit that first one. That was as close as we're going to get with that strategy. So I feel like we're not going the right direction. I lied. That's not the best we can do with that strategy, because can't we technically open this guy up here? So as soon as we get those rainbows, we'll put them out like that. We can hit it immediately. Perfect. Same exact position as last time. I love it. Now this will be the best we could possibly do with this. What the heck? Why do we have more money? Oh, I never bought the corrosive glue. Okay, this time for sure I got the corrosive glue. Okay, we're good to go. That was actually pretty good though. You saw that. Like he did whack some of those balloons, making it a lot better. No, he did no damage though. Maybe it wasn't him. Why is it that sometimes this guy can do damage when he hits with those little things there, but sometimes he can't do that? That makes literally no sense to me. Like, look, he's in the range. Everything's fine. Before he did damage, sometimes he doesn't. How are you supposed to be able to tell? So we got that glue on it immediately. I striked it as soon as that thing turned around 40. Now see, now this time he has damage. He has 61. Oh, because he has a cross. I don't get it. I don't care, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But maybe we should wait for it to go away. Oh, is that what we have to do? We have to like time it perfectly? But we have 0 pops on this guy now. Keep that in mind. For no reason. Before the last one, we did have pops. This one, we do not have pops. I have no idea why. So we're gonna have 6,000 here and then boom, pop them. Did he actually get some pops there? No, no pops at all. All right, this time I think I'm gonna get more pops because I have the least path of resistance here. Since he starts off right there, he's getting those first pops in. So maybe we need to put him in the middle. Maybe it's kind of like how the MAD, you know, the MAD, you have to have him right there or it doesn't work as well. And it seems like that's a big no so far. But then maybe it's just as simple as like timing this perfectly. So as soon as it pops, how are you supposed to time that? You have no time. It's the same thing as before. It's always the same thing as before. I just don't know what to do differently. And then if I do that, now I've noticed something really weird that keeps happening. There is no glue storm on the screen anymore. It's gone. But when I press play, he's gonna come out with glue on him. How is that even possible? There's no glue anywhere until I press the button. Is that some kind of bug that's going on, or is it immediately just, it's just there? Literally makes no sense to me. Like this time, did it the same as I've always done it, but now it's like a lot less pops than before. I am losing my mind over this challenge. It's so all over the place, no matter what you do. So I had this one as soon as it came out the gate. Literally, there's nothing else I could have done differently. We could have bought night vision goggles, but I don't think that does anything. And another really thing is sometimes I have $599 and sometimes I don't. So I'm not sure where the money discrepancies are coming from either. I'm very confused about the whole thing, to be honest with you. So it's only been an hour and 30 minutes and I think I'm onto something, maybe. So what's going on is that I need to have that top path going to make it work on the Moabs class. We knew that, but I didn't know that once the glue stops falling on the screen, like appearance wise, it's still working as long as he's spinning his little glue arms around. And the problem is if we glue storm right now, it works, but we need it to stop glue storming. We need to hit another one before the round starts because now it's not applied to the Moab class. So once he pops all these downs, we go on to our next round. So he's still using the original one. So we're gonna have to immediately hit that button. I think that's okay. I think that works. And now we're gonna be doing continuous damage the entire time. But I still haven't figured out the mystery of why sometimes I do damage and sometimes I don't with the glue gunner. That still makes no sense to me. But then I have been noticing that sometimes I have 5,700 damage on the sniper here and sometimes it's down here. No matter how long that glue storm is on him. So stupid. This one I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it's gonna be different and it's not any different. So it's now been an hour and 58 minutes. I had to reach out to Supreme and he says I'm falling for the bait solution. That I'm focusing on trying to get all this damage, but we don't necessarily need it. Because I've been trying to get like beat 5,300 in this area and he says it doesn't matter. Now what does that mean? He says it's still the same towers. What are we doing? So he said he's giving me a hint and then he says, where did I pop it? And I show him right here. And then he shows me like 2 millimeters next to it and says that's a hint. I said, what kind of hint is that? Now he hasn't confirmed which sniper and glue it is. So what if it's like this one or something and we have to get more money to buy the big dog? What if it's something like that? But why would that be a thing though, right? That'd be weird. Maybe one more? Is this really gonna work? That would be so hilarious. And it's enough for it? Why? No way, right? Like it can't be that. There's no way though, like why would cash matter? We don't need cash and this guy's getting like no pops. So 100% not the answer. I knew it wouldn't be that. So he's trying to guide me through this like I'm a little kid and he says, what are you gonna do once you pop the Moab open? And I said, well, if I can get it to pop over here, like we did that one time we got real close. And he goes, but they're all regrown. And I said, well, yeah, but we were real close. I'm just trying to recreate that. And then he says, if I send a pic of the setup, you'll be mad. Meaning that I probably had it really close or I'm being very, very dumb here. So the hint he gave me was try shrapnel. And I was like, well, then you can't corrosive. He said buy corrosive. So we're going to try this instead. I'm going to see if this one does enough damage, and it's not going to. It can't. We have no damage on this guy. That's never going to work. All right. So after breaking him down and getting a ton of hints, he's saying, what do you need for the insides? And I said elite sniper and glue storm. He says, why do you need glue storm for the insides? I said, because it does damage. He goes, 2 damage, nothing big. So when I said, but then the only other one is this one, glue strike. And I've tried this a million times and it doesn't work. And he replies with interesting. What does that mean? So does that mean this actually is good and I'm just bad at it? Yeah, because look, it doesn't even pop open. Because glue strike works on Moabs, right? Like I'm not just crazy here. Yeah, because his damage is way better. Without it, it wouldn't be there. So maybe we just need to not do it every single time. So we'll like wait for it. Oh, see, that was probably a bad idea. No, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. And then as soon as it pops, whew. All right, we're going on 2 hours and 20 minutes and he's not giving me the answer. He leads me in circles. So he claims this is the solution spot where I've already had it this whole time, where I've been trying for over an hour. Now we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes. What else is there to do? So he sent me a screenshot of what he has. Same exact setup. We knew that. And he has exactly 5 abilities used. So we're going to wait till it's fully on the screen here and use it 5 times. 1, 2. We don't even know if I could do 5 times. 3, 4. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing. So now all you have to do is use it right here at the end. So I'm guessing he uses it perfectly timed. So like, there's no way. There's not enough time. We've done this so many times. Like it's something different. We'll hit 4 right away and then we can hit 5 as soon as it opens up. We'll hit 5. So no, your timing has to be perfect, literally perfect. So he's telling me now what I can do here is we can hit this little button and then click it and then releasing it does the pop, like the ability pop. So we could try that way. What he's saying is like this. So like we can click on it and then when I let go of the click, it'll work. It could just be instant. Like you don't even have to click. You can just like, whoa, 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 as soon as it launches and then, oh, no, there's no chance. There's no chance. Here we go. No, there's no way. That was way faster though. I did better that time. You know what? I'm jazzed up. We got this. We're gonna slow it down at 15,800 so we can be ready for the first Moab hit. And then as soon as that thing comes out its tail, we can just go bloop and then get it. That's 1, 2. We're gonna hit the other one at this hay bale to give it some more time there. So hay bale it. We're gonna hit this one right away. And then we're gonna hit the last one right away too. So we're gonna hit it. Ugh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh. That was awful, but I learned something new. You can make your abilities faster. And if it wasn't for Supreme, I think every single challenge video would be unfinished. You read that right. This is not a joke. We have 500,000 or actually $550,000 to beat this round 40 Moab, and it's not enough. And the reason why I know it's not enough is because there's 5,900 fails on this one. How is that even possible? I mean, it is flooded valley because this map is like awful and it's difficult and there's a lot going on here, but we have a ton of money and well, obviously we're going to be limited on some of this stuff. So what's going to be the one that won't limit us to where we can actually get this thing done? I'm thinking like Tech Tear, because unless the cooldown rate's like ridiculous and the thing's super fast, this should be enough. Like what if we put him at the very, 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 very bottom? Because even this will give him more range and he's not even gonna have enough time to do it. So that's not gonna work. As you can see though, there's no modifiers. There's no all regrow, all none of that stuff. It's just literally, can you beat this? And I don't know if we can. Let's go with the Dart Monkey. I think he's better off like right here. If we can get Crossbow, obviously it's gonna be like an easy one, but we cannot. So let's go with this one. And then long range, and then a village, and then we'll get the village to there, and that's on the money. I mean, that's the game over right there, right? I mean, it should take. Is Juggernaut really that bad? Does he really not take down a Moab? Is that normal? Icicle Impale has that range too. It's just worried about what's underneath it, to be honest, but maybe we can find something else. So we'll go all the way up, and then we'll go with this one, of course, all the way up, and that'll be enough to freeze it, but then how do we take it out underneath? Maybe, what can just like instantly take this thing down? Like he'll freeze it. That's game right there. And then we need something to take down the balloons. So maybe this one. No. Well, can we have a bunch of towers? Because if we can remove this stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click, click. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. And then we'll put this one here. Go all the way here like that. You guys know the drill. We'll get it all the way over there. And it doesn't look like we're limited on our towers, so we can put a ton over here. And it says Just Reach was the name of this game. So if we put them right here, at least they'll be frozen up, right? And we can take it down. So then we grab this guy to stop it completely. Put him right there even. And then we will grab a balloon liquefier. And I feel like that should be game. Let's even grab a few of them just so he does make sure he doesn't miss or anything like that. And then we can put this village here Like that, if that doesn't win, like what else is honestly left? The Taxon would have been good too. Or the Permachart, or the Glyve. Oh my gosh, let's put the Glyve Lord here. What am I doing? I think this was the intended answer. Just put a bunch of junk down until you beat it. Like, how does this not work? Yeah, okay. I think the Glyve Lord on his own would have been just fine. Here's another Moab challenge, but on the hardest map in the game titled Just the Moab. It's on Bloody Puddles, which I don't even touch this map if it's not for a challenge, just because it's impossible. Let's be real. 1400% regrow rate. Everything has been lowered besides that, but everything is all regrow, of course. So it sounds like we need to like one-shot this Moab, but you can't, because once you hit it, it'll hit it with like this one tower by itself without even upgrading is going to take it out. And then he's going to start like a crazy regrow farm. We don't have any good upgrades there. So that's not going to work, but it is making a good strobe effect. That's pretty cool. What about a ton of spike balls at the end, just like this? Well, it puts them over there though. That's kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb. I do like though, like as soon as it pops open, it just freezes. That's pretty cool. But now if we went with glue, I don't know. Any of these aren't really good except for this one. But what good is that going to do unless we can like somehow stop it? I honestly don't know what you can do because they're just going to keep regrowing and nothing here stops regrows unless we had embrittlement, which we don't. Oh, maybe you're not supposed to. Okay. So how many lives is this one, or how much health is one Moab? Obviously, it's going to be too much. But that 417 lives is where we're at. We need 201 lives. Is that how we need to do it? So what we need to do is we need to like sell right after, but we can't sell. So we need to block this guy's like vision completely. So I'm thinking something like this. And if we just let it be, so he does 2 hits like that. And then just that one last hit should be enough. Is this how you're going to do it? Is that how you're going to do it? Oh, no. That was pretty close, though. I feel like this has something to do with it. You just have to do it better. If I remove this one, will a better one be there? Like a better place to be like in the way? No, he just actually doesn't do anything to it. That's kind of weird, actually. So how about here? Oh, that's a great one. That's a perfect one. So like one shot there and one shot there. I think it's going to be the sniper. And then one shot there. Boom, boom. Okay, so a little bit less than that. But you do have to remove the Jeep first, though, otherwise it doesn't do it. That's crazy. So we're going to go like this, and that'll give it an extra shot right there, hopefully. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but then they're so slow that you can't do it. So maybe it's a different tower. Like, how about this? Will I hit anything there? No. I think we're on the right track. Just something's got to be a little bit better than that. So maybe, well, it has to be the sniper. It really does. But it has to be in a better spot. What if we do this one and let him do his 2 shots and then at the last second, so he'll hit it again? That should be done though. No, because he just leaves it there. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do about this one. Why is this one so hard? It shouldn't be like this. It just should be like a simple, easy spot and then you're good. So what if we just put him somewhere where he can only hit 1 time? So like right there maybe. So it's like, there we go. Now he can't hit him. But is there more than there should be? I feel like there's 5. Maybe it's just this guy and I just was being dumb. But I think that's too many, maybe 1. Okay, so that is gonna be it though, 100%. So he's gotta put it like right here and then just go like 1 shot. Oh, too far. We're gonna get there though. So let's do a little bit off. So there we go, 4, game over. That's how you do it. Even he did it, he went woohoo. And because we can, let's move all this stuff here because why not, just to show this map who's boss. Because I have like 20 minutes for these things to get to the end. What is the hardest map that you've played in Bloons TD6 or the hardest map that you have beat while we're sitting here waiting for this to end? And there we go. Victory, 1 life left. We did it. Oh, no. Okay, we're the 666 like. That is perfect. This one looks perfect because I have not played this map since it came out pretty much. And Tarn, I believe, is a member of NK of Ninja Kiwi. So this might be a doozy. This might be a doozy of a challenge. This round's 23 and 24, $14,000. Regrow rate's a little crazy. Ability cooldown rate is also, it's just so much. When all the cooldown rates are like 324, what does that even mean when it's that low? That's just weird. But we're gonna have 2 rounds here, so we have to just pop everything in one go. I think these ones will do it themselves. Just kind of like, well, no. Let's just do this one because I like this tower a lot. It just does all the work. Like it doesn't even care if there's a regrow rate. I think there is one. Yeah, it's like a higher one, but this guy's like, I don't care. I'm gonna blow you up regardless. Yeah, just boom, done. Okay, now for 24 is camo genius, duh. We kind of knew that. So how are we gonna take down the 1 camo balloon and those ones? We only get 1 tower. So this one will pop camo. So maybe just like right here, but he can't hit the black balloons or the white balloons, right? He's just kind of like, oh no, he can hit those, but he's kind of not good. This would be a stretch, right? Like there's no chance for this one. I love these challenges though. It's like the only time I appreciate a 2-round challenge is when it has like, you have to think of the first one to get to the second one because they're completely different. It's not just like 10 rounds of randomness. If any of this is making sense, let me know, but I feel like what I'm saying is making words. All right, so I think for this one, what we're gonna do is just use a sub if we can put him in the water, which we cannot. A sniper could do some damage. Can he go anywhere that's good though? But he can't pop camo. Okay, what about the helicopter? No camo. Plane? No camo. We do have Summon Phoenix, so it's gonna be that. Oh, that's the super. But if it's Summon Phoenix, that could work. I don't want it to be, but that'll be fine. Because this will take down everything. It's gonna be Summon Phoenix. Whenever you're not sure of camo, it's Summon Phoenix. But on the contrary, this is taking forever. So there's no chance of it actually. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that. So how would we make them like take longer to pop, I guess? You have to like put them at the very end to give it more time in the map maybe? That'll give us like more of a cooldown, but I guess not. You can choose your hero though, because I have Ben always. So let's see if we can change it to Sada. No, so you're locked in as Ben as your hero. That makes sense. And if we upgrade him, does he do any camo stuff? He does Trojan. Can we sell? We cannot. So I was thinking like, no, we can't sell, so it doesn't matter. I was say we could like Trojan the green one. Does that work that way? So nothing pops camo besides this one, but he can't even, he's not gonna be able to take these ones down, I don't think, right? He can't hit white balloons. Yeah, they just do nothing. So, but he can hit some of them, but not all of them. So how would we make it to where he can hit all of them all the time? Or do we just go with like a snowstorm, or just like maybe like this, I guess, or just like that? Because that worked, but then it didn't work. How come sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work? How are you supposed to know these kinds of things? You think after like 4,000 hours of playing Bloons TD6, I would know why like some of them pop and some of them don't? Because you have to be like in range of it. Okay, so it has to like freeze up the other one. So how could we make all of these hit each other? Maybe something like this, because it'll hit that last one and then the ice like breaks all the other ones. So how does that actually work? This is the last spot I could try. I've tried every other spot. So unless something like this would work, but that would be the same as putting them up there. So I don't think that would work. So maybe just something, the longer the better. But then maybe it's about getting lucky. I don't actually know. Maybe we shouldn't even use Cold Snap just yet, because I think that just does lead and camo, but we don't need that. What if we just go with the 3rd tier instead of the 4th tier? There's so many questions. This guy looks cool too, so maybe it's him. But he's not strong enough to pop everything. So I have to go to icicles. Oh, wait for them all to get there and then icicles. Did you see how that worked? That was different. How do you not know these things? Like, I've played this game for so long and I just don't know this stuff. We can try it again though. So we're gonna go icicles, icicles, wait till everything's like overwhelming, about to leave this track. So like right there, and then we'll go like icicles. So now they all walk into them and they pop, but not all of them though, just some of them. Well, I'm thinking now it has something to do with last, because if we keep them all on last, so then he'll have to hit those ones over and over, and we'll go like this, and then he's only gonna focus on those ones, so those should all pop. No, what makes them pop and not pop? That makes no sense to me. Does artillery battery pop cam? I know I always ask this question, but you just never know at this game. Like, I've never used ice shards on the bottom path to pop something like this, so you never know. So what I'm trying to do now is get this guy to just pop them all right here, like, and save us as much time as possible is basically what I'm trying to do here. And then if we get them all, don't slip out or nothing like that, then we should be able to get our ability back in time before that green hits the end, maybe? Not a chance. That is ridiculous. Let's be real. Oh, but look at. We get the bottom path opened up right here at the end. Would that matter to us though? Does any of these towers matter? Like, what if we could put the dragon out right now? Like, put the dragon out here, let him pop everything, and oh, we get the piranha? Why do we get the piranha? Oh, that's cheating, but I like it. I like cheating. Can he pop camo or no? Because now we got our, oh, that's so cool. We already get it. Maybe he can pop camo. Probably not though, huh? No, he can't pop camo. I wonder if his stomp ability pops camo though. Maybe it does. Oh, it's the stomp ability. See, I don't know anything about this game. I mean, that tower has only been out for like a couple months now, but still. I feel like we could have done that one with the ice though, and that would have been pretty awesome to do it with a tower that you would never think to use. But this is round 76 and oh my God, they're obviously way faster. They're all camo, 500% regrow rate, 2000% ceramic health. How are we gonna take these down? First thing I think always with something like this is just Spirit of the Forest, and we don't have it, but we can go with the Superstorm and we can Heart of Oak them, so maybe. Oh my God, that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Can that actually do anything? We get other towers though, which is nice. So what if we just blast them all back in the beginning? Because he sees camo for some reason, and then we can maybe just like Inferno Ring one at a time. Oh, we don't have enough money for that. Oh, our tiers are up. So what if we just Inferno Ring one at a time and then go like this, and we don't get any camo though. We can't pop camo. But he'll just take one out. No, he's not even taking one out. He can't. So it's the Bloon solver, but how do we get the Bloon solver to see camo? That's what I'm thinking here. Now, let's see. We do not have cleansing foam. We don't have shimmer. Oh, yes, we do. We have shimmer. Oh, but we don't have enough money for shimmer. So we'd have to like sell it because we need 2 more tiers. So what if we shimmer them and then somehow get rid of them? Would that work? Or we could just first strike them all and just say forget about it. Oh my God, that cooldown rate is silly though. That's not gonna work. If we have monkey knowledge, which we do not, we could have used the boomer. One of these days, I say this all the time, that it's like, oh, if we had monkey knowledge, but one of these days we're gonna be able to use the permacharge to beat it because permacharge eats everything if you have the monkey knowledge. I just think it's crazy that none of these towers can pop camo. We're running the same issue that we just had like a minute ago. And why is this called lead incoming? What the heck does that even mean? It's not lead, it's just camo. It has to be Superstorm. It does for sure. And then maybe something else that can take down camo as well, like to help out. Maybe Glue Strike, that could be something. Didn't think of that. And then maybe, oh, I don't know actually. Like Glue Strike on its own would take down the camo or would hit them, wouldn't it? But I imagine the cooldown ability is going to be silly. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that won't work either. Now we can go Fire Phoenix or just Mage on his own, but that's going to be too much for him, unfortunately. He does shimmer them, which is nice. So, oh, okay. Maybe we shimmer them into a tower that's actually not bad. But what do we have though? So, okay. So we'll shimmer just like that. Easy stuff. And then something cheap with only 6 tiers. So that means we get a Juggernaut. That could work. It's a little silly, but I'll take it. So maybe a better tower, because that shimmer was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, then we'll put the Bloon solver. Yeah, okay. That's easy, I think. Oh, okay. That was like very glitchy, but it worked. What better challenge to finish it off with than this one? Can't stop making glue gunner challenges. Round 46, you get 1 tower and it's a glue gunner. This is going to be wild. What can we buy here? It's just going to be like how it shoots maybe. So, I mean, come on. Like really? So what the heck? Is that the game? So it's not the game. So we know how this plays. We've been on this boat before. So we're going to go like this one. And then we'll let that one last a while. And then we'll just go all the way up with this one that we don't have now. We spent too much money. So we can't go with that one. It's got to go with regular corrosive. Let it maybe take down a little bit of the layers or whatever. And then we just go boom strong with the Bloon solver. And that's the game right there. Or not at all because, well, I don't have it up yet. Duh. So we'll go like this one, glue soak. And then this one, Bloon solver. Okay, never mind that one. We'll just go like this. And then we'll sell it for another one. Oh, okay. So we just need to know where they all land, which will be right here, right there. And then we sell and buy this one. Okay. Oh, remember you can double up. We learned that in another challenge. You can double up with these guys and buy them again. Oh, but we're just going to beat it? Just that simple? Okay, but you saw that though, right? The corrosive glue went over into the other glue and they like double glued. It was broken. It was crazy, but it worked. Which leaves us with time for one more challenge. So let's do another single tower challenge. 050 Super Monkey, low win rate, 2000% ceramic health, and DDTs. But we don't care about any of that because we only get 1 tower. There's only like really one thing we can do, and that's wait for our ability. Oh, we have the anti-balloon. He's so cool. So what do we do? Oh, just keep doing it? Oh, okay. Like, seriously? That had a low win rate? How did that have a low win rate? I mean, what am I doing here? Oh, that's why. You got to be quick. So what if we just wait like the last second? There we go. So if we do it this way, we're going to lose a lot of stuff. So that's probably what happened there. But it's okay if we lose a couple, like, ooh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm just kind of counting in my head. I go boom, bop, bop, boom, bop, bop, boom, bop, bop. Oh my gosh, we almost had it with that rhythm. That rhythm was the key for a second there, and then it wasn't, of course. But we're going to do it again. We're going to go like this. We're wait till to get to his head. Boom, boom, bop, bop, boom, bop, bop. I don't know where I'm coming up with that rhythm, but it's working, and it's going to work again, I think. Or if we just wait till it gets to his head every time, and then just lose the ceramics, of course. So I have time to hit it 4 times. 4 times I can hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have to wait for the second one. So I'll wait for it to come out before. I'll just lose some lives here. It's fine. No big deal. What the heck? Oh, I got one. Why did it do that? That spot was so good, but then they just like destroyed and then they didn't destroy. So like you really have no say in the matter. It just says, nah, just forget about it, guy. You almost had it. But then this top spot, it's like really hitting well up there. And then you just wait for it and you go blap. And then for whatever reason, it works. And then that one doesn't work. So I guess you got to wait for that one to get right in his face. Because that one was there and then it wasn't there. So we're going to go blap, blippity bloppity, 3, 4. And then we're going to wait for that 5th one. And we're going to go like this. Boom. And then that one didn't work, of course. This seems to be a lot better spot. Let's be real about that. Let's just wait for this one and go bloop. Okay. Why does it do that though? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand that. So maybe we'll just wait for this one to go over this way. Okay, so it gets the whole side. If I just go in the middle, that's pretty good because then we don't lose any lives. And we can go 4 for this one and then hit the big old. Why does it not do it? Why does sometimes it not pop it and other times it does? Is his outer layer stronger than his inner layer? Like, how does that make any sense? Like, look, I'm hitting all of these balloons. I'm hitting them all. Like, I'm so strong with it. So strong with the force, and it doesn't matter. This is my last try. Honestly, this challenge makes no sense and I hate it because every other try blows them up and then every other try doesn't blow them up. So I know it has something to do with like the radius or the way it's hitting it or things like that. But like look, it's like right in it. It's right in its face and it's like, nah. That time it worked. Why? Why did that one? I'm done.